What are you warm, bro?
We're back for another day of partying, man. Obviously it's episode 12, even number. So we got a guest on the pod, Lucky.
How you doing, bro?
How are you doing?
Good.
It's good, man. That's good. Toby, do you want to introduce Lucky?
Oh yeah, Lachlan. Top G, wannabe, red-pilled enthusiast. You know, conspiracy theorist, BJJ fanatic, all-round great guy, white supremacist.
Just the type of people that I like,
Just
man.
people we like. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I like how you.
Like, in a cool way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You brought me in as a DI hire. First white guy on the pod.
Diversity intern.
No, you're right. He's like, he brought it up the other day. I was actually thinking like, damn, I don't know many white people as friends, right? And then this guy, Lucky, he fucking brings up, you don't have many white friends, do you, mate? And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Got his ass, man.
4K.
Yeah,
Now I've got 2 black friends.
Hell yeah. Now we're in an Oreo, bro.
And an Oreo.
You're creamy. You're mad creamy, bro. What's up with that? You're creamy, bro.
I'm actually like, I'm pretty much a black fella. Like,
He's the German. You're German.
Yeah.
German, that's right.
Yeah. So
German
do it.
descent.
Aryan descent, actually.
The losing team. I wouldn't Aryan, bro. You lost the war, bro. You're not that proud about it, bro. Shit, man. So this is our first time linking up. No, we've linked up at BJJ. This is the guy that I had like a competitive scramble with.
Do we want
BJJ.
the second point of view from that?
By all means.
Yeah. So obviously, I watched the pod and you blatantly lied to people and told me that you survived the first few minutes, which was actually just me playing with you. Because usually, you don't try and smash the new guy. That's generally not how it goes.
I like how you say new guy, but we're the same rank. That's you put that in there.
Yeah, we were the same rank, and I subbed him 6 times in like 3 minutes, and I was just playing.
He was just, bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. He's talking crazy, bro. Say something.
No, but the thing was, like, I was tired, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, yeah.
Because I was rolling with other people too, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, of course.
The thing is that the reason why I usually, like, I wouldn't have subbed you is because usually guys don't come back and you haven't been back.
Bro, you got a point.
I'm so bad, bro. You quit, bro.
I'm going to go hard on the BJJ.
Yeah.
Just so I can like get one choke on this guy here, but like he's I won't lie, Lockie is actually pretty good. Like he's very competent. Like the white belt.
Thanks,
bro. You're wham too, bro.
He's a bit wham, eh?
You're wham, bro. You be gymming?
Nah, I played footy though. So
hell yeah,
where
bro.
it came from.
It shows. Bro.
Yeah, I do want to though. I do want to get back into the gym. Yeah.
Say my fat ass is letting myself go, bro. It's not good.
Man. This guy stopped vaping. He's like, damn. I'm starting to get fat, bro. And he's like,
bro,
I might need to buy vape again.
Cause the nicotine, bro. The nicotine, like it's
active.
No, not that. It just like kills your
appetite.
Yeah, it kills your appetite, right? Yeah. So when you're off it, bro, I'm hungry all the time, bro. I could eat a horse all the time, bro. It's not good. Bro.
Interesting choice of words.
What do you want me to say then?
A whole horse.
Yeah, man. I could eat a whole horse, bro. Eat the fuck out of it. Oh, yo, I could eat the fuck out of a horse. A female horse.
Female horse?
Yeah.
Why do you specify? Like,
look, I didn't want it to be weird, man, because the male horses be having big cocks, bro. I don't know. I can finish all that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But anyway, let's move past this. What did you guys get up to this weekend?
Oh, bro, I was sick as fuck, man. Sick as fuck. I don't know if you could hear my voice, bro. Whole week been sick, and then we had the bright idea of drinking on Friday, drinking on Saturday, which is yesterday.
Falling up for the fallen soldiers.
And drinking up today, which is right now, man. So, bit of head noise, but look, we're getting through it. We're getting through it, man. How about you, Lucky?
Yeah, it was a weird week of the 2 public holidays.
Yeah.
Kind of just like slipped by. A few assignments to do.
Did you go to the dawn service?
Yeah.
Actual?
The Bunnings service.
Oh, the dawn service?
Yeah, the dawn service, yeah. It's a 1 day, mate. Just
one day, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You were on the other team, though, which is just interesting.
What's that?
What? I'm not going to lie. He's toying with you right now, man. He's toying with you. He's saying that the Germans lost World War II.
Right.
So you are, and you're German.
I'm Australian.
It's like you.
Totally, he's fucking Australian.
We moved here to get away from that.
Oh, you're a good man for that.
Yeah. We're not fascists here.
Not yet.
No.
We want to start a fascist movement.
Yeah, man. Fascism is great, bro. Bro, I was talking to Toby in the car today. I said, I live a hedonistic lifestyle.
What does that mean?
It means a self-serving lifestyle.
Right.
I only do things for my own pleasure.
Mm.
And then this guy told me, he said, "You're not a fucking hedonist, bro. Because hedonists are selfish." And I was like, I'm selfish. And it was like, okay, if you're aware of your selfishness, then you can't be hedonistic. That was interesting.
Mm.
Sometimes you say some wise things, Toby. Sometimes you say some wise things.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty wise. I say wise stuff all the time at work too.
Is that so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty fair.
Just, I don't like to give too much information out. You know what I mean?
I usually just say monkey noises at work. Yo, you laughed way too hard about that, man. Really, what's up? You
No, it's funny,
think
bro.
I'm a monkey, bro?
No. I'm right on the inside, bro. I'm Australian too, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Winning team.
Hell yeah.
Right now, the Whites are the winning team.
Yeah, man. Oh,
It's
dude.
always been that way.
Always. Let's talk about the Crusades, bro.
Crusade. Yeah, man. The Crusades, holy wars and shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. These niggas they were willing to die for their God, bro.
Yeah.
Is that fire? Look, I think so, but also it's like, come on, gang. Was it worth it?
Man,
You weren't even fighting over pussy, man.
you gotta stop the jihad.
Fight over some real shit, man.
Nah, they were getting pussy for
They were getting
sure.
pussy.
Yeah, but like
Consensually and non-consensually.
they weren't fighting for it per se. You know, like they were fighting over God, which is arguably
And the right God won.
yeah. Man. The right God always wins, isn't it?
The one true God.
The one true God. Oh, wait, speaking of which, look, let me get your thoughts on this, bro. There's 7 minutes in the topic. Let's have like a super controversial topic here. All right. So shout out Islam. I like Islam. I've got Muslim friends, right? But you know, a lot of Islamophobes. You know what they say about the Prophet Muhammad? What do they say? What do you think they say? What is like their biggest argument like against Islam?
Is it like the pedophilia?
Yeah, the 9-year-old bride.
Yeah.
9-year-old bride. I cringed a little bit when I heard that shit.
Yeah. Nah, bro, because I went and like I went out and listened to like some kind of Muslim scholar talk about that shit. Bro did not like.
Didn't deny
He
it.
didn't deny it.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He
it's-
pretty much is like, he's like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Back then the girls aged differently, and he's like, what's her name? Shout out Aisha, whatever her name is, but she's like, oh yeah, at that time she was considered a woman, and then she's like, oh, there was so much bullshit. There was, like, no disrespect to Islam, obviously, but like,
So you gotta hold your mic properly, gang.
is it not coming through?
There we go. Yeah, you gotta talk into the head, bro.
Yeah,
Talking to the head.
talking
bro.
to the head. No, but you know what they're saying too? They're saying like, you know the power dynamic, right?
Yeah.
They're saying like, oh, this guy Muhammad wasn't like abusing his power over her, right? Because old dude, young girl, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there was no abuse of that power, right? Well, all I'm thinking is, right, if you're a girl, right, and you marry the top dog, is your ego not gonna be sky high?
Oh, Sky.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how high your ego's gonna be, like, and like, because they were saying like, oh, this girl, Aisha always like fucking went 1-to-1 with, you know, verbal spars with the Prophet all the time, and the guy was pretty chill about it, and he's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, he was so wise. That's what they're saying. But all I'm saying is like,
I had 9, bro.
I'm just saying, if you're a girl, right, and you're marrying the biggest person in the world, you're literally the top dog in the world. You know what I mean?
Also, like, you get suspicious about like the retelling of certain stories.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, how
100%.
wise was a 9-year-old? You know what I
Bro.
mean?
I've met 9-year-olds before.
Yeah.
Man. Can't be very wise.
Mate, it was not too long ago they were saying, don't go to strangers and get candy and shit from them. You know what I mean? And they were saying that to 9-year-olds. But yeah, I mean, this is a great topic to talk about.
I mean,
This
what's the question? What's the
No. What was the question? No, the
Just
question.
want to like
No, because
aggravate the pedophilia. Like,
hold on. It was leading to a point because you do a bit of sciences and stuff, right?
yeah.
And like specifically, like the ancient stuff, like old shit, right? Like you know, like fossils and shit, right? Like that's somewhat in your thing, right?
Yeah.
So this guy was saying, right? Like he's saying like 1600 years ago or however long it was. He's saying like the humans then were differently. They developed differently. He's saying like the brain was different.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is like that 1600 years is not a long time.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
nothing.
It's a pretty weak excuse.
Yeah.
Drop in the water.
So what do you
Yeah.
think? What are your thoughts about that? Like just that whole argument he had.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about geologic time, like evolutionary, our nervous system would be pretty much identical to what it would have been 1600 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think, because I've also sort of, not sort of Islam, but I've been reading a bit of like the old like stories about like King Arthur and that, like some crazy lore.
Shit, really?
Like Christian shit. Sort of. But like, it's crazy because they would have kings who were heirs that were like 9 years old.
Yeah.
And how were they navigating like geopolitics at like 9? You know what I mean? Like,
Advisors,
I think
advisors and shit.
yeah, exactly. I think and obviously there was people working around sort of the king that always wanted to be in power, but they would just manipulate, you know, those people in power, especially the children.
Like a proxy.
Yeah, exactly. So I think like the sort of the take that like, children were just like more mature back then. Like,
Simply not true.
it's pretty. It's pretty weak, you know. It's like the same excuse like people like, so, you know, like, oh, she's mature for 15. You know, we've all heard that. You know, like,
I'm not trying to hear all that.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's a child. There's a child, man. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, man. And even the whole, he's like, oh, he waited till she had the sign of womanhood, like the period. I'm like,
Gee, what a gentleman, eh?
The thing is, it's like I was reading the comments saying like, full disclosure, I only watched like 30 minutes of the whole 1 hour video, right?
Bro's commenting like he's an expert, bro, and he watched half the video. 1 hour's not a long time, Toby, bro.
I don't know.
Oh my god, man.
Wait, no, but I was reading the comments, right? Like, because I was like 30 minutes in, I'm just like disagreeing with all this bullshit, right? And I'm seeing the comments like, oh my god, this guy's so wise. Wow. Aisha, like they're saying Aisha, the name of her, like, shout out her, right? She's cool. I'm sure she is, but they're saying, oh my god, my love in Aisha is deepened so much. I love her so much. Like people say like, oh, they're converting over this guy's sermon or whatever it is. And I'm just, you know what I mean?
I think any religion, like, fundamentally, if you're a fundamentalist in any religion, you know what I mean? You're mistaken. Like, unfortunately, you're trapped in like some sort of cult.
Yeah.
Christians as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
every
Religion is just a successful cult, bro.
it is. I think the important thing is to like read. You can't take every word by, you know,
Face value.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to read. Again, it'd be, you know, what's the motif behind that? Like, you know what I mean? That's definitely a controversial thing, but like, yeah, you can't look at it like fundamentally.
You know, you know the Bible dude that was on Joe Rogan?
Wesley?
He dropped some
bro.
smart. You hear like what he says, like when you're reading like those books, whatever, like during that time, you gotta like think like who the books are like written for, right? So like say like, you know how the Bible says, in God created like Genesis created the world in like 7 days, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine, imagine you're back then, right? How would you explain like molecular biology to like fucking people who have no idea what that is, right? Would you not just dumb it down into like some kind of simple story?
Of course.
So like say God, like, because obviously like he's got infinite power, right? Whatever. Or, you know what I mean? He created us if you believe in God, right?
Yeah.
But if you're gonna tell the story, there's no way you can like explain like the intricacies of it. You're gonna like dumb it down in a way that's easy for people to like digest. It's like with science, we're probably gonna like understand how people how this guy made the universe and whatnot. Like reverse engineering everything.
Yeah, Peterson talks about like that particular story. The creation is just the idea around the Sabbath is that in order to get the most productivity, you have to have a break.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like there's a motif there about like just taking a day to like, you know, mend your house, like rest. Like that's the important message there, not the literal translation of the world was made in 7 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's interesting you say that.
I can put you on right now. So I've been listening to his biblical series, particularly Genesis, and Adam and Eve is the craziest fucking story.
It's wild.
It's the craziest story. So obviously, if you look at it fundamentally, which is what sort of the hierarchy of the church, particularly the Catholic Church, is based off, is that sort of the patriarchy that women were made in the image of, like, from the side of a man in order to serve. They were subordinate, right?
Yeah.
It's actually not what it's saying. It's saying that essentially in the original translation in the Jewish Bible, Adam was kind of like a hermaphrodite character where he was both man and woman. He represents the whole. So he was the son of God, but he was the whole. So basically before the earth, before the time, before the fracturing of the whole, there was just a polarity of both man and woman as one. And then what happened is, again, the translation of rib is mistaken. It actually means the half, so the side. So the side of man was broken into woman. So that polarity was separated into feminine and female traits.
Yeah.
And the idea was through marriage, they would become whole again.
Okay.
So it kind of talks about like why. So obviously women biologically, men biologically have different traits. You know, men stability, strength, women empathy, sort of intuition, spiritual, like these things. In order for them to be whole, you have to marriage it together. And it's actually not the literal translation that a woman will serve a man. It's that the idea that, yeah, basically you need both to represent the whole. And that's through marriage. And that's where you get the perfect, you're living in accordance with nature. You know what I mean?
That's nice.
It's crazy.
Put me on, bro. That's
very clever, bro.
That is
Very
clever.
clever.
And then, you know, obviously when Eve, because as a woman, she's more manipulable because she's self-conscious, which is biology. She gets manipulated by the snake, and that fractures that polarity because all of a sudden...
There's distrust.
Yeah, exactly. And then they eat from the fruit of good and evil, which basically brings their self-conscious forward. They realize that they're naked and they try and hide from God. And that's when like evil is essentially... their eyes are open to that.
Yeah.
And then... Ever since that moment, it's always been the journey to find the whole again, to seek that, you know, that polarity. And
is that in the sense of like creating innocence again? Because obviously before they ate the fruit of good and
Yeah,
evil,
they
they were
were-
innocent, right?
yeah,
So you put the holes back together and you make an innocent child, basically.
yeah, I think
Is that
so.
what that is?
I think so. Yeah. And Jung talks about that as well in the
Yeah.
animus and the anima, like the masculine and the feminine. Yeah. Basically the feminine and masculine ideals where we have both in us, and you have to kind of conquer the other half in order to have a wholeness. You know what I mean? Otherwise you become like, if you're a man, you become just this like aggressive psychopath that hasn't developed any empathy or intuition.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Look, you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from religion for sure. But I feel like the teachings are great, but the actual in practice, like there's a hierarchy and people want to be in places of power and stuff, and so they convolute the whole thing. But this is it's just innocence, to be honest.
I think in the holy book, the Bible, it says like God likes kids the most. No, like not in a
freaky way, bro.
Well, even I saw a clip of Peterson's podcast right with the other day. He's like getting big into like play. Like, you know what I mean?
You gotta hold the mic to your mouth, bro.
Sorry, you know the whole idea of playing. Yeah, he was getting big. He was like, oh yeah, play might be like the answer to everything or something, some bullshit. But man, this guy Peterson kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't even know who Kaz is, to be honest.
Peterson?
Oh, John Peterson. Yeah, no. Yeah, nah. He's
He's going off the
my ex girlfriend had a few ideas about him.
Oh,
Did not like him.
his girl. What's up? Enemy Kamala Harris brother.
Yeah, definitely like
Kamala
left wing liberal in that. But she had great pussy though. When I tell you about the pussy, man.
This guy fantasizes about it, but this is
I
on
need
it.
a chokehold, bro. Fucking hell.
Oh man, this might be the segue into the topic for fucking bro. Last night, you know, I was telling you there's like something that might like it's gonna be bad for me when I get to work. It's not incriminating. It's just gonna be long. Like if anyone listens to this part in the podcast, they're gonna bring it up.
It's worse for me, bro. I'd say it's worse for me for sure, bro.
All right, so last week, right, did the pod, went to the beat, we had a great time, right?
The beat.
I think I told you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Beats fire, bro. The beats fire, bro. Low key, bro. Low key might be
it's
the
not like
best
we go there to
part
dance.
of Brisbane.
There's like a smoking session, right?
You just went there to smoke.
We go there just to socialize because you know, going to the bar hopping or whatever.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like that'd be like the most ideal way to meet people, right? But like kind of expensive, you know what I mean? Just buying drinks all the time.
Yeah.
So we just go smoking sessions and just like whatever, socialize and whatnot.
Start yapping.
So we go there last week, meet some people. Cool. I grab a girl's Instagram, and then like this week, right? We go to this concert. We go to a punk rock concert, like from some high school boys.
Yeah,
we go there,
man. Boys
see the boys perform.
Man.
Yo, electric.
They killed that shit, man.
You listen to punk rock shit, like
Yeah, like American shit, but
American shit.
like you know, Old shit.
Old shit.
Blink 182.
That's not punk rock. Wait.
182. Yeah, that's punk rock. That's punk rock.
Yeah, no, but these boys they killed it, bro. So like, had a great time. We see the boys. I messaged like the girl to come. She's like, I'll come in, but then she never messaged me back. So I'm like, cool. I'm never gonna see this girl again, right?
Yeah.
So then like me and Francis, we see the boys off. We kicked out of the club. We move on. We're like, let's do some more socializing. So we go to Rick's. You know Rick's?
Rick's backyard.
You're a good man. You don't go out there.
No, not really.
You're a good man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's some treaches out there, man. It's a godless universe out there, man.
We go there, try to socialize. Nothing's there, right? So we go back to the beat, right?
That's crazy.
Bro,
You just keep going back to the beat.
you don't understand. It's a good spot. Wait, allow me,
fire,
bro.
bro. It's low key
Wait,
fire.
you actually don't understand. It's good. Like now, we go there.
You might see the occasional fucking man dressed up as a woman, the occasional drag queen, but it's bad bitches there too,
Wait.
bro.
First time we went there,
All the gay best friends. So
Bro.
First time we went there, a gay dude sat on my knee, bro.
yeah, you told me it was like 30 seconds.
It was a long time.
That's
bro.
a long time.
But I felt nothing yet. I did tell you, yeah. No, fuck yeah. But anyway, we go to the beat. We ended up seeing the girl that I was supposed to see at the whatever.
Did you meet up or you just saw her?
No, it was literally a chance encounter.
Okay.
And I didn't want to see her, right?
Yeah.
They make a beeline to us. And then like, we're going somewhere else. So like, cool, we'll meet. We'll talk to other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then she comes back. Then she's like, no, you guys need to come with us downstairs and dance with the gays.
Yeah, no,
That's not happening,
bro.
That's not happening. We go down there.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Like,
random man.
we just go straight back up.
grinding
We're
on
like,
me,
we go fuck off. And this bitch ends up coming back, and then like, we were talking to these old dudes, had a great time. She comes back, inserts herself in, whatever. I end up taking her home in an Uber to here, right?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh, bro, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for this guy, right? Bro, and shit will go physical like immediately, right? I come here, I'm using this guy's bed. Francis, as I said, using his bed, right?
I hold it out, bro. I hold it out.
Where were you?
Oh, I was busy having sex elsewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, bro, interesting dynamic, eh? But no, I was here, right? And then like, bro, I don't even like no full play, no. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking horny. I was actually like pretty drunk at the time.
Bro, we had drinks at the clubs and bro, I'm looking at this shit right here, the 1800 coconut. It had way more in it, bro. I don't know how much this nigga drank. How you alive right now, bro? How's your liver not fucked?
I'm superhuman. I'm actually superhuman when it comes to alcohol.
Might be, bro.
Now, come down here. I get straight down to fucking, right? Bro. And then like the fucking I didn't even realize that like, in the moment, the fucking it wasn't right. Like I was hard, but you know the pleasure, like you know when you fuck right, like it feels good, right? It didn't feel good. Like and I was so drunk I didn't even notice what it was, right? So I go for like 5 minutes and then she's like, oh, there's blood. I'm like, oh shit, you're on your period or some shit, bro. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, that's cool. We go to the shower. They saying like, damn, where's all this blood coming from, bro? It's because there's so much blood, like actually like ridiculous amount of blood, bro. And she's cleaning her shit. And she's like, oh, it's not me. Damn, I look down on my dick. Bro, what do you mean? Like holy shit! This because I thought about this on the way there. Like I think like because we drank so much, I was going in and out of the bathroom, right? I think like when I was like zipping up my shit, I must have had like a
snag, bro.
A snag on like
You didn't even realize.
Yeah, you know, think about this. Think about it. You know. Are you circumcised?
Hey?
Are you circumcised?
No.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, bro. You know how like when you unfold your shit, there's like that fucking line
Yeah, man.
on the other side.
On the bottom side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there must have been like a snag there. So when I was, bro, I was fucking like no foreplay, no nothing. I just went in and it was like it didn't feel good. So I'm like, when I was going in and out, that was making the cut worse, right? So all this blood, like all the blood that was rushing from my penis, so it went everywhere. And then I blame this bitch too, bro.
Yeah,
you were dancing,
this
bro.
nigga called me, bro. He's getting mad. I'm like, holy shit, what happened, bro?
Wait, but she knew that it was coming from you.
No, she didn't know. She's like, oh damn, I must be up here too. So we get in the shower. She starts washing stuff. She's like, it's not me. I look down, I'm like, damn, fuck, it's me, bro. Damn, so like,
Nigga bleeds all over my bed,
I
bro.
went down.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah, man. No. That's a separate instance.
Nah,
the
bro.
the big stains are a separate instance.
That was him. I thought that was me, low key.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, low key. I don't know why I didn't put down a towel, bro.
Oh, you know what's wild? Wait, there was
Wait, so you're alright?
It was just like it was like a tiny cup, but like it's just I think
So it's
just
just you
The
you're
blood's
just,
rushing there.
Right,
Just
okay.
because you're hard.
just a cut.
Yeah,
So
it's like a little bit.
Yeah,
It's because I was
right.
going. You know what I mean? The
That's
friction was fucking me up,
crazy.
bro. And like, whatever. Obviously, sex is like out the window, right? So it's just we're just chilling in the bed.
Toby just hard as shit.
Bro, I
No
won't lie.
lies at
She was a
the
good
club,
sport.
bro.
She was like low-key chill as fuck, bro. I was bummed out, bro, but she was giving me shit. It was cool. No, but bro,
What
wait.
was she saying?
No, she's like, oh my god, she's like, just mocking me because I was like, oh, you thought it was me? It was you, bitch. But
That's
like, in like a
crazy.
funny way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not, bro. The next, like, when day comes, right? The amount of blood in your bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Ridiculous.
Look, I didn't look at the mats and
Right.
the blanket and shit.
Like-
but
I feel so bad, bro. Like, I felt so bad, and then like I was thinking, oh, Franco's, it's all good. Franco's, he doesn't even care like that. He'll be like, oh, it is what it is, right? But this girl was in my ear saying like, oh my god, he's gonna hate you so much. Like, you know what I mean? Whispering, like, she almost made me believe him, right? She
Yo.
almost made me believe her. What the fuck? But now she was telling me like, oh, nah, you gotta fucking, he's gonna hate you forever. All this other bullshit, right? I'm like, oh, nah, it's cool. But you know that fucking when you're a bit,
you're easily influenced.
yeah, when you're a bit intoxicated, a bit influenced, right? Easily influenced. She already had me stressing.
The mic like this, bro.
Damn, bro.
Bro, please.
Nah,
Come on,
but
good.
bro,
Yeah, you're good, bro.
ripped penis, blood everywhere.
I'm just picturing like you see like a guy like get cut in the UFC and the mat's just pissing out blood. This one little cut, I'm just thinking like, oh,
Bro, it was
been a
It was-
crime scene.
like
Like,
okay.
Run that blue light everywhere.
Bro, it could
That's
have
what I
been way
said.
worse.
He
Could've
has that
been
blue light.
way
He has that
worse.
thing, bro.
I do, bro, in my bag, bro. We might have to run it. Check what's going on there.
Nah, but yeah, that fucking happened, and that
I was
that killed my
thinking,
mood.
bro. I was thinking, bro,
Oh.
what if they DNA tested that shit for real, for real?
He's gonna DNA test that
Bro,
shit.
they're like, yo, why is there a man's blood on your bed, bro? And it's not your blood, bro. How am I gonna explain myself? Nah, for real, for real. How am I gonna explain myself, bro?
bro, you know my because I put my underpants back on, right? To like seal the wound, like, and I completely forgot about it. But then like when I go home today, I check my underpants, like caked with blood, like it's busted.
Oh, yuck,
Like,
bro.
bro, it's bad.
Crazy.
Blood and cum is a crazy combo, bro. Hey, man, I've ran red lights before. Have you ever ran a red light?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not
No,
not
no,
in
no,
the same.
Not the same way,
Not the same way. Yeah.
bro. No, but that's what I meant. Like that's
You ever
That's not fucking-
you ever ate it on a
No.
Shark Week? No?
Nah.
Toby, have you?
no,
On some freaky shit? I
nah,
have.
bro. I'm sure you have, bro.
Yeah. It doesn't taste good at all.
Nah,
I
bro.
was like immediately, nah, I don't want to do this, bro.
Loki's a good man. He's got
pennies.
a.
Yeah, really bad. Like real stale, bro.
You have a girl.
Yeah. For like 7 years.
7 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
How old are you
man.
again, bro? 23?
23. Just turned 23.
Just 23. Oh, happy
Yeah.
birthday, big dog.
Thanks, man.
23, Jordan year.
That's it.
Drop that, bro.
I was just thinking, like, maybe that girl's like on a podcast right now.
Oh, no, she
Tell
knows
us.
about the pod.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just told her.
She knows.
I just told her, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You just
Uh,
told her.
So
7 years, though.
yeah, yeah,
When you
yeah.
getting married, bro? Pop the question, bro. What are we waiting for?
Oh, I'm waiting for money, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know what
wanna,
you mean.
I want to be big, nice, you know, somewhere special.
Hell
It's
yeah.
kind of the shit.
She deserves it.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
It's good, man.
What you saying, rugby game? Why not? Why not, bro?
Yeah.
What is that? Do I look like white trash? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, man. A nice dinner, man. A
Wait,
nice dinner.
West Tigers making like the NRL Grand Final or some
Nah,
shit.
no, I'm thinking like Paris or some shit. I'm like,
Paris,
hell yeah.
Paris is dirty as hell, bro. You don't want to do it in
nah,
Paris,
they
man.
cleaned it up for the Olympics. Bro. For real,
When was
they
the
did.
Olympics? When was the Olympics, bro?
Like what?
6 months ago.
Bro,
Bro,
it's still
what's
dirty
going on?
there, bro. Charles, wait till the Olympics are here, bro.
Oh,
You'll be like
fuck.
30, though.
Ooh, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
You'll be like 30 then. It's a bit late, isn't it? She might leave your ass for no
She might leave us. Bro, but
Soon, eh? Things are.
7 years, because I was talking to Brock's like, I think same situation as you, couple years like that.
Yeah, yeah,
And he popped the question
yeah. He did.
quick, bro. Not quick, but like it was already planned out.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. You think Toby could ever get married, bro?
Nah, I don't think so.
I mean, if you stay around the beat too long, you might.
I might get married to the wrong person.
Same-sex
eh?
marriage, bro.
Nah,
that's
bro.
funny, bro. Nah, man. That's beautiful, man. You're returning the two pieces back to a whole, man.
I know,
yeah.
eh? It's
Damn, bro.
like it's what it's all about, eh? You know.
Hell yeah.
That's cool,
you gotta,
man.
You gotta find the right person, though, man. Me, I don't have the patience for these women. Bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
you
a
got it
building,
early, bro. You go like
building
you
a
go like
relationship.
Bitcoin early. You know what I mean? Like you bought like
Early.
your relationship with your girl.
Yeah.
It was like fucking the right time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
before like social media really
Before inflation and shit.
inflation.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like
Bitch, man.
Yeah.
and like even like at your age, like you're 23 now. You're like what? Like what 15?
Yeah, 16, 15, I think. Yeah,
Damn, that must have been your
That's
first
great.
everything, bro. That's amazing.
pretty much.
Amazing, bro.
Damn, we're getting so much information out of you. This is great.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we're
just
This is great.
diminishing.
yeah, sucking it out, bro. No diddy. No diddy, bro.
all the mystique gone.
All the mystique is gone, bro. Don't worry about that.
Aura gone.
You didn't really have it like that, bro.
That's not what they tell me. That's what they tell
Wait,
you.
wait,
That's
wait.
not what they fucking tell you.
This guy is such an aura for. Oh, he can't.
Yeah.
What this guy did, bro? Like,
What he did?
well, fucking remember? Was it Tuesday?
What?
Tuesday was it when we were working? Last time we were working.
Yeah.
Right, this guy's playing some fucking music, right? I'm like, oh fuck, that's not bad. Then I'm like, oh, let me queue up a song, right?
Yeah.
I queue up a song, and there's like this girl standing about, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, one of the girls happens to be like, oh my god, I love the song, right?
Yeah.
She tells it to Loki, but I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'm outside pushing cages. Loki's like, oh yeah, I like the song too.
I'll
Claims credit for my song.
clarify. She said, "Oh my god, is this your playlist?" And I said, "Yes."
Nah, bro.
Bro's farming up you, bro.
Farming my
Farming
But it's
up
crazy
you,
because
man.
she just wanted to talk to me. I told you this. She didn't
Stolen
want to talk
valor
to you.
still.
Yeah, I did say that.
He did say stolen valor, and I like that.
That is stolen valor, low key, bro.
That's the worst kind.
funny as fuck.
It was so funny because it was like the one song.
The
It
one
was
song
queued
too.
up, and then you left.
And then I left the time.
What
you know
song
that-
was it?
I Miss You.
By
Harold and like the Blue Notes.
oh yo
Some
yo,
old
yo.
shit, bro. It's like the guy's like, oh, I need to add some like color to my playlist or some shit. He said something like that. So something diverse.
That's somewhere to add color.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
was just saying like, black people used to have like soul,
Soul
music,
music,
you know,
yeah.
like
soulful.
Most people used to like, you know what it was?
Yeah.
They used to like pretend to be white.
that's true.
MLK was big on that. He's like, yo, let's all be, let's dress like the whites, get the white hairstyles, wear the suits.
And they shot him.
And they shot him. They shot him. And then what do you before you know a fucking gangster rap
Yeah.
comes out. And then bro,
Thugs
the blacks
and shit.
we go blacks like this guy Frank was influenced by
But
American culture, sagging the pants.
oh, I love sagging, bro. I love sagging, bro. Don't ask me that. That's my favorite question, bro. I just feel like it elevates the outfit. I feel like it elevates the outfit, man. Like it's not that you can see my underwear. It's just like you know my pants are low. You know my pants are low. You know my pants are baggy, bro. Just don't look down there. You know what I mean? You know what you're gonna find. Just don't look. You know.
Yeah.
The outfit's already gassed. Look up here. My eyes are up here, bitch. You know what I mean, bro? But what did I get up to last night? Toby, bro. I was having sex too. A little bit more successful than yourself,
Bro, I only went like 5-10 minutes, bro. It wasn't even enjoyable, bro.
bro. I think I was going for like an hour or two, bro. I was just dogging that shit, man. Made it come 3 times. Come on, man. Tell me that, man. It's hard work, man. But yeah, man, it was fun, man. I love sex. I do. I'm not having enough of it.
Bro, you know what we were talking about like earlier, like like there's like 7 deadly sins, right?
Yeah.
Like envy, like also like most of the sins I think I've conquered, right? It's just lust. Lust gets me, bro.
Lust is a bitch, man.
Lust
Yeah.
actually gets me.
Yeah, man. If I'm ever gonna be taken down, bro, it's gonna be lost in it.
But is it genuinely just love having sex and you don't care about these women? Is that
Okay, what?
no? Because I feel like that's what like
Yeah.
lust is, and people just throw in like people's enjoyment of sex and just call it lust. You know?
Yeah. No. It's not that I don't like these women at all. Actually, I have to obviously have a little bit of chemistry before I like even consider sticking my dick inside them. But yeah, man, it's I feel like it's an overindulgence for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's why I think it's lost.
Because I saw some guy talk about like, you know, the signs of being like a successful person, whatever. And it's like self-mastery, bro. I think I've almost got there. If I just get the lust part down, I'm pretty much fucking.
Mastered that
You
shit.
took some fucking steps backwards last night, didn't you?
Hey, I think I got brought back down, but I got
surely-
brought back up. It'd be different if I I bled all over the place and like I was like depressed, right?
But surely that's like a sign. Like you take that as like, oh, pump the brakes. Like
I think that's a sign.
I'm
to
out
like,
of action for a couple of weeks or something. You know,
a couple weeks.
He is
Yeah.
out of action. He is out of action for sure.
like that's
man.
God sending you a.
You sent me a red light.
message.
You sent me a
Loud
red
and,
light.
you hearing that shit, Toby? Loud and
And it
clear.
didn't rip it off, so it's like
You didn't rip it off.
should be grateful.
Yeah, it was like it's not even like badly cut. It was just there was just so much blood
Yeah,
rushing
yeah.
there.
He
you
didn't
know
cut.
what I mean?
He didn't cut my shit. That's a great sign, right? Keep going.
Maybe I should be sagging.
Keep going. Actually, you know what? You're doing great.
I think I should just start sagging, bro. Honestly, fuck this, bro. Just have half my cock out, bro.
Well,
Fucking-
yeah, and keep going to the beat and see how that goes.
Bro, no, the gay
They're gonna
people there,
catch you,
bro.
man.
The gay people there, low key,
They're
not even like the gay
Bro,
kind.
gay dude's insane. Just like so forward.
They
no
are very
shame.
forward, bro.
It's crazy.
No, but think about like they're just dudes, so they just want to fuck, and their target is other gay dudes that just want to fuck.
Yeah,
you
bro.
reckon?
They'll
You know,
always,
it's so
they will
easy.
always ask you.
yeah.
They won't be all freaky about it, bro. They're careful. Well, at least in my experience, bro.
This guy, you want to tell me your little story?
Me,
What's up?
Your gay encounter, bro.
me.
This guy, lucky.
Oh, yo,
Was that
talk
at the-
about
At
that.
the bar? At the bar?
No, I'm saying no.
At work, bro.
Oh,
At work, bro. At work, bro. What's this guy talking about? Bro?
I'm just like, nah.
Wait, tell us both. Actually,
what is he
Tell
talking
us
about?
both.
No,
What?
I,
The
just,
bar?
I told you I went to Ling Ling's, which is supposed to be like a friggin' Chinese bar or whatever. And then there was so many gay dudes there. Like I got surrounded by two dudes, and this was like in my not
Wait,
so,
like right now?
what?
Like,
But two big white dudes,
Yeah.
and then bro, and I was just they were just like grinding on me, and I was like,
Yo.
I was a little bit in my
Wait.
like sort of my bitch era, you know, like
Oh, you just
before my hero's journey.
glow- you
know?
glow up, yeah.
Yeah. And then I was just like, just froze a little bit, you know. I'm just like, what the fuck?
When you say froze, how long were you frozen for?
I mean, I didn't react and punch or push. Like I feel like now I would have been like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
They would have sensed the energy. They would have
yeah.
like
And I was
smelled the
just like,
testosterone. Eh?
you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of got that at work. Like
awkward silence.
it's
right?
the one thing I haven't conquered is this sort of the gay dudes. You know what I mean? Like, I just had all my masculinity. I just can't get them away. I just freeze. You know,
Fuck
because
yeah.
I don't want to make them feel bad, but also I'm like, I don't know.
You're a good man.
He's a good man.
I'll happily tell a nigga no. I'll happily tell a nigga to fuck off, man. I will happily tell a nigga to fuck off, bro. For real. I don't play about that, bro.
There's something about like the power imbalance, because it's like there's like clearly like
They've got the societal power, low key.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
It is kind of like women nowadays.
But it also feels like it's like a feminine energy. Like, would you, you know what I mean?
Like punching
it's like
down, kinda.
a feminine.
It's like
yeah,
you're punching another woman. Yeah,
exactly.
I hear you.
Like if it was like a big like
Brawly
gay
guy, yeah.
trucker dude, like nah,
Oh, yeah.
fuck out
no.
of here, bro. Matter of fact, I might hit him with a 2-piece, bro. Did you ever? Do I look gay, nigga? Fuck outta here, bro.
Wait, weren't you getting looks from gay? You were talking to like a fair few gay people yesterday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. They I don't know why, but they feel the need to come address the black guy
Yeah.
like every time, bro.
Because you're like a bit spicy.
I'm a commodity.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, and like it's all the time we go to the club, bro. They just like, I know it's big. I'm like, yo, no one would ever say this. I'm provoked. Nobody would ever say this. No woman would ever say this to me.
Did it feel good though?
It felt amazing.
Yeah, that's-
It felt fucking great. And I tell them, you know damn well it is. You know damn well it is. You ain't never getting this shit, bro. This is for double X's only, bro. No XYs.
No, I remember you saying your virgin asshole has a price, bro.
It does though. It does. Like I'm not a whore for money, but I'm a whore for money.
What is it?
Give me $1 billion. Give me $2 billion. You can have my cheeks, bro. For real. What like? Cause with that money, what are you doing, bro? You're
They're
retiring
having
your
away with
mom.
like everything, bro.
Yeah, you're
Yo,
like
that's
fucking Epstein.
That's fuck you money.
Yeah.
I need fuck you money, bro. One day we're gonna get there, man. We're gonna get fuck you money one day, bro.
Does your virgin hole have a price?
No.
This is free.
$100. Entry to the beat.
Free
Nah,
access.
I feel like it would. Yeah, if we're talking crazy, it'd be like millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Dollars?
man, for
Yeah.
sure.
Wait, I feel like it can't just be like a one-time payment. I look, you need like political power.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
Like if I'm already going to hell, like please spice it up. You know what I mean? Like let me like get more power so I can get more bribes, do more evil shit.
I feel that, bro. But like they're still gonna know in the back of their mind that you got fucked, bro. They're gonna be like, this nigga ain't, you ain't important, nigga.
That's true.
You done bent over already. But mind you, haven't like like most politicians like bent over.
Been compromised.
Yeah,
I reckon.
isn't that how they got their status and shit?
Deal with the devil type shit.
What's his name? Pauline Hanson.
What's my girl?
He put me on. Pauline Hanson might be she might be like the coolest woman ever.
Bro, she's so based. Like she endured like the absolute like
slander.
wokeism and like censorship, and she's actually not a Nazi, is
Like-
what people think.
It's why like she was a female politician, solo,
Yeah.
and in the peak of feminism, the bitches were dragging her down.
Literally.
That doesn't make sense.
That is crazy. Now, when you put it like that, bro, when you put it like that, they only like help each other out when it's what's that word? When it's beneficial for themselves, bro.
Yeah,
Like I don't like that, man. People will switch up. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, women hate women more than
Yeah.
men hate women.
That's a fact.
and that's not spoken about enough, eh?
Yeah.
But they hate men way more than they hate women, though, for sure, bro.
No, for sure. Yeah.
These women do not like us, bro. And I get it, bro. Couple of us niggas raped you and shit. Like, what am I meant to do about that, for real?
How does we always get back on rape somehow? How does this happen, bro?
Bro, I don't know, bro, but like I feel like that's like one of the
Like-
big reasons why they hate us, bro.
We went from what fucking Pauline Hanson to rape.
And we don't combine those
condone-
things.
Yeah, they don't mix.
Any of those
Yeah.
things. Pauline Hanson. She's sponsored this
Wait,
message.
actually, good point. So today, out front of my house, there was like the Labor campaigning, like the member for Ipswich.
Oh yeah.
It's out front, like on the main street. So Labor, right? The Reds.
Up the
All
no.
like autistic looking dudes,
Oh,
like
yeah,
Down
yeah, yeah.
syndrome. Like I was like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? It's like, and this got me thinking. I told this to you. I was like, if you actually wanted to like play like the political game, just hire a bunch of fit young people.
Yeah.
Dudes, chicks, sit out there. You're going to get way more interaction. If you go to the poll booth and hand out things, you're going to get way more attention. You know what I mean? I feel like you could grab some voters just off that.
Yeah, because
You know what
most
I mean?
people don't give
Wait,
a fuck, bro.
no.
You put some hot people there, bro.
Yeah,
they're
that's what
willing
I'm
to
saying,
vote.
bro.
They're willing to
Even
vote,
when you
bro.
see those signs of all the candidates, they're all like old
Yeah.
fat dudes.
Yeah.
Like put some like hotties on there. You
Hell
know?
yeah.
Wait, fucking. You see that? You know the trumpets thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I was driving here, right, and then like I saw like a big yellow billboard. It's like, it's like all the what are the guys going for? Is like he's like reduce cost, whatever. First, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
All this stuff, right? I'm like, oh damn, trumpet sounds pretty nice, right? Then I drive further up, I see this fat fuck Clive Palmer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Do you know he's not even running? It's a chick. The
It's a
chick
chick.
is the president. She's going to be the leader of the party, potentially future prime minister. She calls it, but it's some like 40-year-old chick.
No, but like you know what I mean. If Clive Palmer's in there,
It's like,
this is a puppet, bro.
Yeah, but they haven't like done a well enough job of disclosing that Clive Palmer is not the actual candidate. Like he's just backing it.
I had
No,
no
they
idea.
put his name everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that they think that's gonna help them.
It's
I
not.
think yeah, no, definitely not, bro.
And the thing is, I only heard about these guys because I kept getting the what is it? The texts.
Oh,
Bro,
really?
I haven't
I keep
I
getting
haven't
texts,
received
yeah,
a single
from
text,
Trump.
bro.
I got text.
Bro,
It's
legit. I this shorty that I was with last night kept complaining to me. I was like, "Fuck these fucking trumpets guys! Keeps fucking messaging me." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?"
I'm on some kind of spam line or something, bro.
crazy.
My number's been leaked.
I tell you what, I went to we drove to Yeppoon like a few months ago. The entire Bruce Highway is just painted full of billboards of trumpets of patriots. They've
What?
dropped some money, bro.
Oh no, damn.
Like,
they got money, bro.
Dumb money.
CP's a fucking billionaire, is he not?
And it's all the photo of. Have you seen the ones of him and Tucker Carlson? It's all a photo of him and Tucker Carlson, and it's like, what is it like? Legalize, you know.
But even like the name trumpets, it's like similar to Trump.
Yeah.
You know they're the one, man.
Yeah, they know what they're
Because
doing.
they banned him from using Australia First or Australia United or whatever the last party was.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why.
Wait, no. The one thing I liked on this thing is like no welcome to country bullshit. He's like, yo, we're cutting that shit. Wait,
Yeah,
Topic
man.
of discussion, this weekend.
Immigration, bro.
wait.
What do we think about immigration, bro?
What do you, he's got topic. I know he's got some thoughts. Unload.
Well, I mean, it's all right. So, what about it?
Like,
We gotta-
was immigration ever good, sort of thing?
Yeah.
Or has it like diverged from what it was?
Okay.
What people do you want in the country?
Okay, no, I'll take the stance of I think multiculturalism is very divisive, and I think it actually is like cancerous. I think the idea that you can have import a bunch of different cultures and expect them to like
get along. Yeah,
it's never gonna happen.
No, never.
You can. I think immigration is fine as long as you assimilate into one culture, which is Australian culture, which unifies, you know, British, obviously European as well as Aboriginal culture. Like I think you've got to go, no, we're not going to build you streets where everything's in fucking Chinese. And you know what I mean? It's like then that just brings division because
because the thing is with cultures, it's so different, right? Then people look at your culture and they were like, okay, that's fucking weird, and then there's a disconnect. Well, but if we're all one culture, then I guess we can like get along, and you can obviously like show your not show but like explore your background and like
for sure.
Be proud of your history, right?
Yeah, for sure. But, and it's set up for that. Like Australia, like the government wise sets you up to do that. But I think the problem is that if you were to ask the populace of people saying, hey, do you think we should like, you know, identify by different flags? Do you think we should sort of identify as a multicultural country? Most people would say no. Yeah. So therefore it's not really democratic. It's all kind of being done, I think, to create a divide, to create people, a diversion to stop people from actually asking the hard questions and pointing fingers at the politicians.
Bro, people can't even give an opinion today. Like they're actually like bitches. Yeah. Yo, I work like in our store. Yeah. The majority of men are like actually like faggots, bro. Yeah. Like actually faggots.
Bro, we had a large amount of gay people at my store.
No, I mean like they got no balls. Like cocks.
Oh yeah.
Like they've got like no testosterone in their bodies.
Do you talk to them and shit?
I mean, like it's not really because it's like they're fucking.
Dude, our store doesn't even have that, bro.
All the testosterone is focused on like our side of the store.
Bro, most of the guys at our store, they're all cool. They're all cool, bro.
No, I'm like, you know what I mean? They're cool to like, you know, work with.
It's
right?
cool.
No, not even that. Like I'd hang out with them outside.
Oh,
work,
okay.
so but not you guys.
No, you could just tell as soon as like any sort of like pressure is applied, they're like looking for a way out. There's no one, they're like, and they're willing to point fingers and push the blame around. I'm like, bro, just take it, cop it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's tough, man.
And these guys are like old, man. That's the disappointing part.
Yeah, how you live such a long life and you still haven't figured it out yet, bro.
Yeah,
are you still confused?
Bro, it's a comfort, man. These people are so comfortable in their shitty mundane lives.
Bro, that's what it is. Fuck day.
Yeah,
you can't get comfortable, bro.
Like Bunnings is just a job, acquire currency, and then acquire currency, do something else. Eventually, but Bunnings is nice. I like, bro, socializing at Bunnings.
No,
that's the best kind of socializing.
Nah, bro, we've got something good, bro.
It's great, bro. Hey, so when are we hanging out? Like outside of work, because obviously me and Toby and my work friends, we hang out all the time. Yeah. So when am I gonna be invited to the cookout type shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
we gotta integrate some other guy. I'm keen. I think you gotta get.
Look, my crib's free. I know you guys don't have a crib. My crib's free. It's a bit of a hike, but it's free.
The thing is, bro, like it's like I came in like we're like fairly new, right?
Yeah.
Like this guy was here like 3 months, then I came in.
They did a whole refit on your GI. Is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty
Crazy.
much. Yeah.
And they hate it, bro. Yeah. All just high test at the moment. All young dudes, and they hate it.
Yeah. There's one guy, Ruben Patch. Like, that might be like that's a super soldier, bro.
Yeah.
He's never gonna come out to like anything like this, but he's a super soldier. Like, I'm spreading his law on the pod, but
what's
like
his name?
Patch.
But
like, bro, reckon Lucas I'd kick it with. John I'd kick it with. Brock is cool. I'd kick it with. Who else is there? That's pretty much it. Eh?
Bogart.
Bogart too. Fuck, I don't see Bogart enough, eh?
Seb,
of course.
You guys got bad bitches at your store?
No. Speaking of bad bitches,
asking all the important questions, bro.
And you recruit to the store. Might be the hottest girl in the store. Because I was working Saturday, I saw Sharon interviewing her.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's fire, bro. Bro, my store is just
like you're not gonna do anything, but just think about like just the idea of like a super attractive girl being at work. You know what I mean? I feel like your testosterone is going to be elevated. You're gonna be forced to compete in some way, shape, or form.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't need to compete with guys like you.
Guys like you, bro. This guy's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. People that cut their dicks.
Did you see the way he looked down to? Did you see the way he looked down to?
Yeah.
Bro, like, come on, bro.
It's not because you're black. It's because you cut your dick, bro.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, we've literally been locked in combat, and you've had to tap. Like, you've submitted to me multiple times.
You keep leaving out the fact that this is my first time going in, and you take so much pride in it.
You were talking crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
He does that.
You know what I mean?
He does that, and then he'll try to bring it back on you.
I left it. Like, I would have I was obviously very grateful to see you come out, like very, hospitable to you, but then you're just talking shit. You know?
No, because you know what's crazy? I really thought I'd be able to get one choke in.
Nah, that was crazy talk. It was never going to happen. But do you see now how crazy that was?
Wait, Frankos, it's actually wild. Like,
yeah.
Like, you need to learn a martial art, bro.
I do need to learn a martial art, bro.
Truly, you need to learn something, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, bro. I need to like find a separate hobby, bro. Like some sort of combat sport. I feel like that'd be fun.
Jiu-jitsu is pretty fun. Like, I won't lie, just learning a technique, that was fun.
Yeah,
that was like interesting. Like that fucking like learning how like a movement worked, and I was like, and then like actually getting it one time out of like fucking I don't know how many times,
bro. It's like. I was always like, I always had like real bad like, I guess ego issues, like real angry dude. Playing football, I was always wanting to fight guys, right? When I realize now how like that was such a projection of insecurity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now I actually feel like I'm powerful, and I actually feel
calm
like
as shit,
I'm
bro.
so calm. Like I feel so much better under like pressure now. When like, when I feel like I can feel some, violence brewing or something,
Yeah, you can control that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking violence is like, that's like unescapable. That's something that's it's going to happen in life, and you better be fucking prepared for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not good to seek it out.
You acting the wrong way, bro. That's your life in prison, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. You got to be able to control yourself, bro. Some people can't nowadays, man. Some people can't, but...
It's because we fucking have these like biologically ancient nervous systems, and we put us in a fucking car, put it in a box in a workplace, you know what I mean? Deal with people who are like spitting on you, like it's like...
You're meant to be out hunting and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Finding sustenance, bro.
If you don't have your shit together, it's so easy to lose it.
Fam, bro, seeing people lose their shit...
Yeah, it's interesting to me.
It's interesting because it's like... How can you like embarrass yourself so easily, like over nothing? It's the weirdest shit to me.
You're gonna go home, you're gonna just go to sleep, and you're gonna forget about this.
Yeah.
Was it worthwhile fucking punching this dude for stepping on your shoes? Like, no, it's not that big of a deal, bro. It's not deep, for real. But I feel that is just ego getting in the way of it, bro.
Even like as a dude, bro, like just having like an emotional response to anything.
You can't do it. That's what women do, bro.
That's what women do.
Yeah, man. You can't do that, bro. Our superpower is logic, and how you gonna like not use your superpower for real? I'm a logical thinker, man. I like to think logically. Emotions, they're really just a suggestion. That's what I think.
It's a tool to help guide your choice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they corrupt your logical thinking.
Yeah, it's not meant to be your guide to how you make a decision, bro. That's fucking bullshit. That's why girls should never be in power. Like
except for Pauline.
Pauline, because I think her period's gone. Because
menopause, bro.
Wait, let's be honest. When that period comes,
yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. Hormones,
a hormone imbalance.
If
a female politician needs to be on menopause if she was running for office, that's a great idea I just had. Menopause must be induced in these females. For certain.
Wow. Induced is crazy, bro. Look,
if you want to be in a position of power like running a country, I feel like it should be.
I feel like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. A woman can be in a position of power. I don't care, bro. But also, I feel like every decision they have to make, it can't be a jumpy one, bro.
Well,
sleep on it.
I don't think you can have a group of women in power.
Oh yeah, fucking cycles will sync up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I actually think in every sort of, position of power, leadership, there should be an even representation of men and women. Because like I was saying before about the animus and the anima, like you need that whole, that polarity. Otherwise you're going to be
as a full picture.
Exactly. Yeah. Otherwise you're going to be like blinded by just your own ambition in a certain way.
One way. Like a seesaw.
Yeah. And biologically, you're inherently going to do that. So you kind of need that balance.
Something to hold you down, man.
Yeah. As long as they're not like ideologically like possessed and where they're like, no, I'm right. You got to have some nuance,
Like fucking at our store, bro, it's just women in charge. It's tragic.
Not anymore, though.
My old store just had women in charge, bro. My old store was just like literally just shorties, bro.
Is it a mess?
It was a mess, bro.
Yeah.
It was a mess, bro. I had to leave, man.
Well, the problem is they just can't get along either. So it's
They
they can't
don't
even
like each other, bro.
Oh, do you see the work? Do you see like the workday posts they do? Workplace.
Yeah,
posts?
yeah.
Bro, they always look like they're fucking like you know
In
how girls do it?
competition.
You know how
Yeah.
girls do it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when they takes photos.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
and shit. It's like the same with them.
Like they're only like what's that word? They're just tolerating each other, bro. That's the word I was looking for. They're just tolerating each other.
But
man.
it you get them alone, it doesn't even take much and they'll just start fucking bitching. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's wild. Hey, peep this way. Fucking you know Kayla, right?
Mm.
Wait. Next time you see her and next time you see me working at the same time, bro, peep how she looks at me, bro. I'm telling you, she's gonna smile every time I come in. Peep that, and let that be known on the pod. I'm putting that out there.
Kayla, if you're watching this.
Kayla, if you're watching this,
Yeah, Toby's trying to take you out.
I have a rip on my penis. Like, yo, it's unavailable for at least a
He's
week.
out of commission, bro.
Out of commission for at least a week or 2 weeks.
No, Kayla's pretty chill. She just like, she puts on her bossy boots sometimes and she acts real angry and then you're like, come on, baby. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like it's not that deep. Baby,
no.
She's putting on like her dad's boots or
I
something.
got
Yeah.
you like a
Work pants
milkshake
or something.
after. Like we can go get ice cream, bro.
Oh my days.
Like, that's the thing.
I like every time. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might be the worst kind of man, bro. Because every time a woman like will try to like not get mad, but like show frustration. I belittle it a little bit. I'm like, okay, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, little bit of like we could go for ice cream, but you'll chill out. You'll chill out. You'll forget about all this shit, bro. Like, is that bad of me?
They gullible as shit, eh?
Yeah, man. They're so
Holy
adorable,
shit,
bro.
like, yo.
They so adorable, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Women are, man. Women have my heart.
Yeah,
man.
like when they're not like fucking like angry, they're like the best thing ever.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to manipulate.
And
Like, you just tell them, you know, oh, you're so cute when you're angry. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
smell good today. What is that, dude? They
They
can't stop
fold
it. Eh?
so quickly.
Yeah, man. If a nigga tells me, if a nigga asks me, yo, you smell good, I'm like, yo, man, I appreciate that shit, man. I appreciate that shit. Keep it pushing, right? A girl will keep smiling the whole day, bro. Whole day.
wait, you know how you asked me my cologne, the one I was wearing?
oh, yeah.
Yo, you touch?
It was this guy.
Hell yeah.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
It was good shit. No. This guy was talking about colognes like not too long ago, and like he's got like a whole collection, bro. Like,
Extensive, bro.
Yeah.
like,
I
we'll
like
sample
the
some
smell
after the
of it.
pod, or like maybe.
Yeah, I've got like a bit of a hobbyist collection too. I like it.
I like it
It's
too.
just
bro.
great. I think that what you're talking about, like self mastery, you know what I mean?
It's important, bro.
It's a big part. It's just
Look
how you,
good,
how you
smell good.
smell, yeah.
Feel
How you
good.
like
Bro,
your
and I feel like that's
your image, man.
I feel like we were dissing those liberals and that, but look, like if you're not gonna look good and like, how can you feel good? How can I trust you running a country you don't look good, bro?
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
pay
yeah.
attention
If you're
to your,
fat
to
as
your,
if you're
to your
fat as
appearance,
fuck,
bro.
if you're fat as fuck, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Here?
what are we?
Yeah.
No, what are we doing for real?
Yeah.
For real? What are we doing? Like, what are you gonna lead? A horse, bro? You can't be in charge if you don't care about how people perceive you.
Yeah.
If you just expect people to be like, oh yeah, perceive me this way, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
And as a human, you're not going to. Like, you can't just tell me, oh, okay, I'm a good person. You will like me. Nah, nigga, make sure you look like that way. You
The
know what I
biggest
mean?
lie ever is that they don't have time because they're so busy and stressed.
Shut up.
That's the biggest fucking lie that
Shut
I've
up.
ever
That
been
shit don't
told.
make no damn sense. It
Yeah.
doesn't take that
It's-
much effort.
no.
It's so easy to be in a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
so
easy.
Literally.
Bro, losing weight is mad easy,
Fucking
bro.
thermodynamics.
Thermodynamics, fam. Like even at our job, like how are you fucking fat at Bunnings?
That's really hard, bro.
Like,
We're moving around a lot, bro.
Yeah, bro.
One of the brothers I work he had like a watch and he counted his steps. 10,000 steps.
Easily, bro.
Bro,
In a
I've
shift,
done
easily.
28K
28K
on a weekend.
at Bunnings.
Yeah.
28K or
Easily,
steps.
bro. I don't doubt it.
Oh, in
easily.
steps.
Steps.
Yeah.
What?
In like just the 8-hour shift.
That's fucking see. And people are fat at Bunnings.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Nah, I feel like those people are they're the ones that only do the easy shit and they get somebody else to do the difficult, the heavy lifting and shit.
I feel like they just walk from one person to another person and then back to their desk.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna get so like I gotta stop. I'm gonna incriminate myself.
Incriminate yourself.
That's the point.
It's great.
man.
I
This is
fucking
where we
hate
are.
this shit. Like I actually I fuck with Bunnings so hard because of GI. Like it's actually, you know what I mean. It just
Super
seems to be
chill,
like
eh?
the shit, you know. But like, I look around, especially like when I, you know, obviously
enter the store, get on the floor. Bro, I'm not gonna.
And I have to greet some fucking person
like-
that's just standing there,
Doing
failing to
fuck
greet
all.
people as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that's your one fucking job, and you
Can't
and
even
you. I can
smile?
smell the social anxiety that you
Yeah.
don't want to greet people. It's like, what are we doing? It's fake business. That's
long,
what it is.
long day of doing fuck all, bro.
Yeah.
Long day of doing
And
fuck
then
all,
they get
getting
like
paid
fucking.
for it, bro.
They act like their job is like actually difficult. Like
Yeah, that's
interacting with people is so fucking simple.
Bitch, you ain't never lifted a barbecue. You ain't never had to fly a pallet.
They've never run fucking a pallet by themselves, eh?
You've never had to pull in stock to get flown. That dog food, bro. Dragging it out with a
Fuck.
manual pallet jack.
Yeah.
I never had to do that before.
They don't know about
fucking
that. Eh?
tiles.
They don't know about that, bro.
The
It's
fucking
peak,
metal
bro.
cabinets, man.
And then they go up in the break room and just complain.
complain,
I'm
yeah,
like,
man.
Nah,
Bro, sure you're talking to people, bro, but that's not as exhausting as physical labor.
nah.
You know what I mean? But hey, man, fucking to each his own, bro. I reckon if the roles were reversed, bro,
Fam,
I don't think they could do what I could do.
Nah.
I don't think they could, bro.
it's stupid because like all they did, they completed some online module, and they know like something about a product or whatever, or how they operate a register, and that's a fucking 15-year-old could do that like so easily, and like they're like 40 and they don't have the physical strength to do what we're doing, bro. Or like even 20 or whatever, however old it is, man.
The worst thing is that they're not even like experts in like I will, if someone asks me a specific question and I'm like, I don't know, I'm not going to fucking lie to you. I'll
Yeah.
get someone else. And then if I stand there and the person grabs the product and reads from the back and then goes, yeah, this should do.
Lucky, I'm not gonna lie. I will lie to them. I will lie to
I
them.
can't do it, bro.
I will lie
feel
to
bad,
them.
man. I'll straight
Wait,
up just pull
care,
someone
bro.
out.
I won't lie, bro, I do the same shit. I feel bad too.
Yeah,
the weekend
yeah.
I folded, bro.
Did ya?
I was in
You
lifestyle.
just talk shit.
Fam, I was in lifestyle, like landscape.
Landscape, that's the place, bro. That's where
Bro, I was in
that's
the
where
trenches-
people
wait.
risk my lives, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Picture
bro.
this: me on a Saturday, I'm working with Ruben D.
Yeah.
I've been cast out from the island, bro. I'm like separated from GI. I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
I got sent to
Fuck. They
landscape.
would never do that to me.
Yeah, it is fucking Lucas, Danny, Ruben, all chilling in GI while I'm fucking out.
That's
Segregated.
crazy.
That's tough,
Bro, I think I'm an hour in, everyone's out of landscape. So these customers, I'm getting harassed by customers.
Was it
Getting out.
Easter weekend?
Nah, this was fucking yesterday
Sure.
or Saturday, yeah. But now these guys are just asking me like, "Oh, this bullshit. Oh, where's the fertilizer?" And I was doing my bit. I was like being helpful and shit.
Yeah.
Like in terms of locating products and whatnot. But bro,
But asking specific questions, you're like, you can't
these,
do it.
I won't lie. If they weren't Indian, I probably would have been honest and told them the truth that I didn't know where it was. But because they're Indian, they're like these guys are like, so which one is the premium product? Premium so fertilizer? I'm like, I see Scots, I see sea souls in the corner of my eye. I'm like, yeah, Scots and sea souls. That's our premium. brand,
You're
bro.
an asshole, bro.
Bro. And the thing is, bro, I fucking I'm like, oh yeah, let me find this. Like, I see one pallet of like the sea salt. I'm like, yeah, this is the one, bro. Then they see like empty pallet of Scots. There's like one item of it, right? On the other side, they're like, oh, this is 10.17 price, $1 price difference. Like, oh no, we'll get Scots, right? So I'm like, oh, there's only 2 left, right? And then above it, there's like another pallet of like fucking of more Scots.
Flowing, right?
Yeah, flowing. And like I'm praying they don't see it. They're like, oh look, there's more. There was more, bro. I unloaded like 15 fucking what is it?
Do you have to drop
15
it?
bags of that shit. No, I didn't drop it, bro. I cut it open with a thing and I just gave him 15 bags.
Damn.
Wait, what?
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
From
Not the very top.
in the
It's like
rack.
The
no,
middle.
you know the
The
lifestyle.
middle.
Well, you know the lifestyle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I know what
It's
you
like
mean.
the middle
yeah,
racks.
yeah. You just like pulled them on from top.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like no, I got like a ladder, but like
Yeah, man. Did you use barriers, bro?
Kayla,
bro, I've got too much motion in that store.
too much what?
Motion. I've got too much motion.
thinks there's
be
emotion
honest.
there.
I've got motion, bro. In the store, like they don't say shit to me, bro.
They like took you and put you in landscape like a bitch. Like, I don't know what
Bro has no motion.
Nah, I'm saying, hey, fuck the guys are gonna see this at work, eh? Fuck them, eh? No, but anyway, I'm saying like fucking like you know what I mean? Like there's like some shit like people get pulled up on. Like, I don't get pulled up on for like my shit.
obviously.
Like Susie's giving up on like so much shit with me, like fucking name tag
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
thing, all that
I
bullshit.
don't wear my name tag.
No.
Even
Gets in
the
the
gloves,
way, bro.
bro. Kayla, she even sees me with no gloves sometimes. Doesn't say shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I be using
Darren?
the pallet jacks with no gloves, bro.
They don't say shit to me, bro.
It's you know what I mean? It's just
You ain't-
never been an issue.
I swear
It's
for
not-
me,
so
bro.
fake.
They've not done the job, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because
They don't know
yeah,
how
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't know how impractical it is to fucking wear gloves with a pallet jack. Wear gloves with a pallet jack. They don't know how impractical it is to fucking wear gloves while you're doing like all this random shit. It's impractical, bro. It doesn't help, and it's not like I'm gonna hurt myself.
No.
They're just dragging it.
No, but they're just worried that like it's gonna come back to them. They're just covering their ass.
Yeah.
For
Like
sure, bro.
when Brock hurt his back, it was like they were like clipping it on the cameras,
Panicking,
and they were
right?
like, oh no, he's done the wrong thing because I don't know, whatever he was doing, whatever. Maybe he was doing the wrong thing, but I just remember it was like Ben came in and said, Brock, like they're watching you now, like you know what I mean, like pretty much like you gotta like they're not
Lock
gonna
in,
yeah, you can't hurt your back again because they're like just full on the cameras
You
and
can't
shit.
hurt your back again. The thing is, bro, we're pulling like fucking like 1 ton to ton.
Yeah.
Sometimes, bro. Like this is working.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like certain jobs at Bunnings is just so strange, bro. Because if we think about it, I know I know for a fact that your landscape doesn't have 2 people in it at all times.
Yeah,
I know for a
bro.
fact your landscape doesn't have 2 people in it at all times. But landscape is a job where you need to have 2 people. Bro. Like even by their books, most of the things out there in landscape there are 2-person lifts. And landscape, I swear, it's always the it's a big seller, but they give it the least bit of attention.
Yeah.
Like it's always empty and shit. And they always blame one guy. It's hard in landscape, man. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my landscape.
Like you've described
boys,
exactly
bro.
what it is at our story.
But yeah, bro, like that of all places should have 2 people in it, but they never put 2 people there, bro.
They've got 2 people in like the most useless departments, like cleaning.
Bro, they have like fucking 10 people in cleaning.
Bro, and then you
There's
see
like 1 person per aisle.
you see builders.
Oh,
Only
builders
1
is-
person.
Yeah, and plumbing, bro. I know you guys have nobody in plumbing as well, bro. Nobody in plumbing.
Is your plumbing near GI, like next to GI?
Right next to GI,
It's crazy,
bro.
yeah.
Bro, don't ask me shit
They
about
like
plumbing,
camp,
bro.
They camp out the front.
They
They like
do,
wait
bro.
for the door to open.
Bro, our door don't even close, bro.
Motherfuckers will just let themselves in, bro.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen a guy actually open the door just to get my attention, bro. Pisses me off. And he was Indian too.
I can't hear you, buddy. I'm sorry, bro. Gotta ignore them, bro. Sometimes I'll be looking at people. I'll be walking through the store, right, and somebody will give you that look that I might need some help. If you're not gonna say anything, I'm gonna continue walking, bro. I'm going to continue walking, bro.
Actually, I love doing that shit.
Yeah,
that shit almost makes my dick hard, like low key.
It's
You know what I
great,
mean?
bro.
It's like I feel like it's like almost like a battle of auras.
The what?
It's like a battle of auras.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Like
I'm
we
like-
locked
I'm like-
eyes.
Yeah.
I know you
Crushing
need
you.
something. I'm not gonna give it to you, bro. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna continue walking away. Fuck you. Figure it out.
I'm not gonna make that
bro.
interaction easier for you.
I feel like a lot of shoppers that come to the store, bro. Are they not familiar with the internet? I'm telling you, bro. One
Bro,
quick Google search could solve all
I
your fucking
know,
questions,
bro.
bro.
It's
Yeah,
fucking...
you want to come bother me, bro?
Yeah.
I'm already not in a good mood. Bro.
And we got a yellow shirt on.
Yeah,
we
man.
don't know shit. I
Hey.
pull the shit in.
Fucking, I was thinking social anxiety. That's like the most bullshit thing ever. Like having social anxiety. You know what I mean? Like especially like if you're just like a normal looking person, right? Like to have the idea that like everyone's attention is on you. That's the most ridiculous shit ever.
That's actually quite conceited.
That's the most, exactly the most conceited shit ever.
You think people care enough about you to really pay attention to what you're doing, bro?
Yeah.
Nigga, you are not the Rock, bro.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy because it's like the guy, whoever says they have like social anxiety, whatever, they'll overthink it, right? So when they overthink it, all of a sudden they'll stutter, they'll stumble over words,
Yeah,
they'll
and then we start to notice.
and I'm like,
It's just the eye contact's the biggest
eye
thing,
contact
bro.
is
It's
in your
like
face.
avoiding it, bro. It's like
Love eye
the
contact,
plague.
bro. Love eye contact, bro. That's just, it's just so fire, bro. You ever look a girl in her eyes, bro? Just like look at her, just like this,
bro,
Like this.
and then she just like, oh,
you know what I was doing?
look, bro. It's like, nah, shorty, look me in my eyes. It's okay. You'll find comfort there.
Wait, Francis, you know when I wasn't fucking, bro?
Yo,
I was like literally hours. This bitch was staring in my eyes, bro. Staring in the eyes, bro.
yeah, she good
Just
uncomfortable.
hours.
What is this a thing? Like, you wanted to
What?
link up, like, already message her? You saw her?
No.
by
I'm
fate.
saying, no. This was a literally chance encounter.
No, I'm saying, like, so you saw her by fate. Obviously, now you've shared, like, what's that? Like, what,
Physical connection.
what's that, like, blood brothers? You know? Like,
blood sacrifice, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you've shared that
Holy shit! have I-
ritual. You know what I mean? Like,
It's an amalgamation, bro.
Yeah.
This is some alchemy at work, eh? Or some witchcraft.
It might be.
It
Bro.
might be, eh? No, but
You
bro,
told her about the pod, man.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I'll be letting people know.
I be telling
You just
everybody
telling
about
them,
that.
I didn't tell them the name though.
Link it into fucking Workday.
Oh, bro, my last day at work at Bunnings, bro. I'll link it in, bro. Like, yo, guys, check out my podcast.
Check out the party. We talk so much shit about you fuck niggas.
You gonna drop the N-word in the pod?
Yeah, let's
Go
go.
ahead, bro.
We say it at the end. We had like another friend say the N-word at the very end.
Yeah,
What do you
actually,
mean?
yeah. We'll wait to the end.
I'm
Wait
not
to the end.
saying no. Come on.
Bro, our peer pressure's crazy, bro.
No, but that's like I'll get clipped hard then. Like
No,
that's,
Who's watching?
No,
Like,
like
only Joe Rogan can come back from that shit. You know what I mean?
nah, you can make the comeback, bro.
Quentin Tarantino came back from it.
But he was a writer, bro.
He was a movie. It's a character.
Bro, Tarantino, he
I'm not
actually
gonna
like,
lie.
I love his passion.
Yeah,
I love the passion he has for his movies.
He's such a fucking geek.
Bro.
Such a
he's
geek.
so,
But I love
yeah.
it, bro.
And he's like, he's got no like film education, just like pure like love of the game. You know, like
Dude, that's that shit right there,
Yeah.
man. That's that shit right there, bro.
I see, you know the way like he's in interviews and he's talking about like certain shots he's done,
Mm.
like the ideas he's had about the shots. Like he goes into like he's so passionate, like he goes in like such like the intricacies of like just getting that one specific shot or like just writing a certain like line. And it's like, bro, it's like that's cool, bro. That's like being that passionate about like your career.
yeah.
I got a question though. A lot of foot shots in Tarantino movies. What are your thoughts on feet, bro? Yeah.
Big ups.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You had a foot job before?
I don't know.
It's fire, bro.
How do you not know, bro?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
A lot of drunks nights, bro.
I think like ironically, I think as like a joke, a bit of a gag. Never like it was my intention, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah.
Bro, do it.
Do it?
Do it, yeah. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good, but like if you do it, get back to me and tell me what your thoughts were. But like, it's better with your eyes closed, bro.
Why?
Cause if your eyes is open, then you actually see the feet, bro, and it's like,
okay.
it's feet on my dick right now.
Right.
But then when you close your eyes, it's like, it's feet on my dick right now.
He's
Like,
got
you know what I mean?
ranking. He's got an interesting ranking. Frankos, what are your rankings about jobs?
Jobs, yeah. Look, man, I'm gonna say foot jobs. Look, foot jobs might be number one, bro.
Is that not crazy? That's a take.
Foot jobs, blow jobs, hand jobs,
Oh, okay.
Hand jobs always gonna be at the bottom, bro.
Obviously.
and titty jobs. I haven't had a titty job yet, but bro, I'm not gonna lie. Foot jobs, I just don't like blow jobs. It might just be me, bro. I don't like blow jobs, bro. They're not that good. But yeah, man, I'm not a foot guy,
but
I have a look.
Yeah, right.
Have a look at them feet.
When do you like? Is this like in the moment, or do you like? Are you scheduling this in? Depending.
Manifested it, bro.
Like,
Yeah,
Nah,
you
man, it was
manifested
an
it,
in the
bro.
moment thing, man.
Yeah,
It was an in
right.
the moment thing. But I be thinking about it for a long time on the pod, bro. And I was like, yo, I gotta get a foot job.
yeah.
Got a foot job. It was great. It was great. With my eyes closed, it was great. With my eyes open, I'm like, damn, there's feet on my cock right now. I don't know how to feel about this shit. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like what is it? You're like projecting a little bit there. Like I think eventually when you work up, you open your eyes and then you'll find like that's the moment
Oh, that
when
I'm
you
a foot
accept.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
because
I'm
it's
not
kind of
though.
like you're in the closet a bit of that. Yeah.
I'm not though, because I swear to God, because you know what happened? You know what happened? Like I think 2 days ago, bro. This bitch just randomly sent me a picture of her feet, and I was like, "Thank you." ... Because I was like,
Oh, you were like,
"Why is you sending me your feet?"
Yeah. She was testing you.
Did you get like her nails done or some shit or what?
Yeah. She had just got them polished, like nail polish on her nails, and I was like, "Okay, I'm not into feet, you know that, right?" and then she's like, "I don't know. You really enjoyed that foot job." I don't know, man.
Nah,
Maybe I am, bro.
wear that jacket proudly, bro. Wear that badge on your jacket proudly.
Maybe I'm off.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I feel like that's just a part of maturing, right? You know, like I don't think it's as stigmatized as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro. People have done freaky as
In
shit.
terms of
Yeah,
fetishes.
for sure. It's like fucking vanilla as.
Oh, we were talking about foot. We were talking about feet earlier. This guy, we were saying like, apparently people think foot jobs are like
Really,
almost
yeah, like,
super freaky.
like akin to anal, bro.
Akin to anal,
That's
yeah, like
crazy.
same tier.
Anal's freaky, bro.
Anal is
That's
freaky.
freaky, bro.
You're putting
Not
your
gonna
whole
lie, bro.
your dick where it's not
It's
supposed
not meant to
go.
be there.
It's not meant to be
And
there.
that whole stinks. Can we? Like, it stinks. It doesn't smell good. It's not meant to smell good. It's for waste disposal. And you're telling me, yeah, man, foot jobs, yeah, right next to anal. Bro.
Like
Shut up,
it's evolved for efficiency. to dispose of your trash, bro. Like it's why are you putting stuff in there?
You're overthinking it, I think.
You like anal, bro? my man.
Oh yeah, this is great, bro. Yo, the smear campaign. Oh nah, no one's gonna watch this, bro. You're safe.
Oh, I don't give a
Nobody's
fuck.
ever gonna watch this shit for real, man.
You
But I
don't
love
think that
it.
people would watch this and then that would just add to my law?
That's what
it definitely does.
That's what I've been doing, bro. I ain't
Bro,
bro.
like I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you watch like any amount of episodes of this podcast, bro, you're gonna make an idea about myself and Toby, bro. He hates women. I'm a thought that also hates women. Like, bro, like this is not true.
But the thing is, Franco,
Come hang out with me one time. I promise you.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the case, bro.
the best thing about just people watching our shit
It's
is
just
just
the funny stuff that we're saying.
Yeah.
bro, just think about this. People going home and they're watching me talk, right, and then they're gonna like stop watching me. Then they're still gonna think about me.
Yeah.
I want to be in your head.
And they're gonna bring it up to me at work too.
Yeah.
bro.
What do you mean? You think they're gonna be like?
No, like I'm saying, you're thinking about me. I'm not thinking about you, but you're thinking about me.
It is pretty crazy if you were to like to sit here and watch for an hour about someone who you weren't like. If you were like you know what I mean? Like, is
Yeah.
someone gonna
I know
try
what
and
you mean, like
clip you?
streamers and shit.
Yeah.
Like how is the modern man become so comfortable with life that they have like 24 hours in a day to spend watching a nigga stream games, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But I wanna
Nuts, bro.
early days every episode. I was watching that shit back,
Of what?
like of the pod. I was watching
Oh,
every
yeah,
episode of the
yeah,
pod.
yeah.
I was listening to that shit. But I was like multiple, critiquing myself, bro. It
Like
was
game
great.
tape, bro.
Yeah.
Last what? 2 episodes I don't think I've watched. But apart from
Yeah,
that,
man. I haven't been watching
po-
back on
you
the pod, bro. Sometimes when I'm like going to bed and I see it on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, calm. Let me watch the pod, bro.
Yeah.
Relax for a little bit. But nah, I'm not actively seeking out anymore, bro.
when's your shit coming out, bro? You're gonna have like your own little thing going on.
Yeah, soon. Yeah.
What's it about, bro? You want to share it here?
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I've always sort of wanted to make content. I think I've always like kind of had this like imposter syndrome, thinking that I need to get my degree in order to be like an expert or whatever. I just want to make like content about like stuff I find interesting, like science, philosophy,
Hell
that
yeah,
kind of
dude.
shit, you know, just keep it like real nuance, like no, like, which I don't in general. I don't take like a political side or whatever, you know,
Yeah.
just like things that I find cool, things that I like talking about deeper meanings, you know, behind shit. Just wanted to, put some shit out like that. It seems like there's a pretty big movement towards like sort of education through like content and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
And there's definitely a gap in the market, bro. Because when you watch these sort of educational videos, there's always a stance.
Yeah,
There's always
yeah,
a stance,
for
bro.
sure.
Wait, how are you gonna do it again? Are you gonna is it voiceovers or are you gonna have like your face in it?
I don't know, man.
You should put on glasses,
No, you
a
should-
nice
you should-
dimly lit room, just
I was-
talking into the mic.
Lex Friedman, bro. Lex Friedman 2.0, bro.
Yeah, no, but Lex, like I would model like if I was doing a podcast, I'd model it off Lex, but you need a bit of life to it. He's
kinda dead, eh?
too far into that, you know, that sort of. Yeah, he's got no personality.
The only part I've seen him like really express emotion is when with fucking Craig Jones, bro.
yeah,
seen that one?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I like Lex, bro. All of his content now is just all political.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't. All of his like for like this whole 6 months, it's just been all politicians.
Frankus, you know Lex Friedman, right?
I have no idea who that is.
He's like the Russian dude in the suit that does the pods.
Russian dude
It's
in
like
the suit.
engineer, MIT, does
Oh, hold on,
jiu-jitsu black belt.
Let me search this.
You,
thing
you,
up.
you've probably seen him, bro. You've probably seen him in like just a clip of him.
Please, no freaky shit. We good. No freaky shit.
Nah, but he's too autistic to have a podcast, Loki.
His content's good, man.
He's good. No, he's good. But I'm saying like it's
Yeah, I've
you
never
have
seen
more
this
charisma
guy.
than Lex. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure.
His
Yeah,
charisma
yeah.
is at a 0.
Yeah.
I've never seen this guy for real. I might have to check him out after this, bro. No bullshit. Lex Friedman. He looks like somebody I'd be into as well.
Nah, his personality's pretty he's pretty bland.
What do you mean? Like not prickly, but like uninteresting.
He has interesting people on, and like he has like good
Yeah.
things. It's just like the way he talks
He
is
It's like a lecture.
he's like a robot kind
less
of.
than a podcast. Okay, I hear you.
he asks like the best questions to obviously like the most famous people though. Like he's interviewed Trump, like you know what I mean? Like he's had everyone on. But yeah, for like the last 6 months it's all just been politicians. And it's been pretty dry.
Yeah, like politics is only fun like when you're just talking shit about it.
Yeah, when you're talking shit, exactly.
When you're talking shit about like, it's not even like, it's more fun when there's someone else that takes that shit seriously.
Yeah,
That's the best
man.
part.
Like honestly, as somebody that does not want to be a politician, bro, I appreciate that you guys are taking it seriously. but not all of us have to take that shit seriously for real. We can joke about it.
Yeah,
it's okay. You guys handle that business side of that. Let us enjoy the jokes that come out of it, bro, for real. Because I feel like we're losing that nowadays. A lot of people are they don't want to be subject to not even criticism, but an outside influence. Like they don't want to be judged. Look, man, we live to be judged. That's just the way it is, man. People are gonna perceive you. You will be perceived, bro. Whether it's bad or good, bro, you gotta roll with the punches.
That's biblical as well. Like ultimately, in the Bible, it says we will be judged. Like this is something you can't avoid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
No, but even with like when people vote, man, it just annoys me when people like they think about others. You should when you're casting your vote.
They're like, oh, you should
think
vote
about
for this.
me.
Is it
You should
my
think about
vote
yourself.
or is it your vote? Type thing.
And like people like they really want to like align themselves with like certain like fucking what do you call it like they wouldn't say like they like say there's like some guy who's like anti-abortion or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna vote for that guy because he's anti-abortion, but like there's certain topics they want to align with on like you know what I mean like. You might have like other stuff they align with. Like
You gotta
that's gonna
take the
benefit
good
them more.
with the bad.
And if you're a man, like really, why do you care about abortion that much?
Yeah.
If everything else he has is benefiting you, you know what I mean? Like that's just a like example, but like this generally speaking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But the people, we're tribalists by nature. You know what I mean? But the problem is that like we've with these progressive ideologies, and now we're still trying to be like tribal, and we're essentially just attaching ourselves to an ideology, even if we don't fully believe all of the things, but we just convince ourselves that we're on the good side, you're on the bad side. There's no nuance. It's black and white, which is just not true.
Simply not
You
true.
know what I mean?
There's what's that word? Intriguing points on both sides, bro. And I wish if they just came together and formed one thing. I feel like it would be a lot better. Obviously, there'd be conflict, but you know,
Conflict resolution, bro. Conflict, you're gonna get something better.
Yeah, man.
Like what's that saying? You know, opinions. Don't let that opinion have you. You should be the one having the opinion. You know
exactly.
what I mean? Yeah. Like I swear, people they don't know what they like, and that shit bothers me.
Yeah, man. You have to go out there and try it out.
No, like I'm saying, just in life, like they don't know what they like.
Yeah.
Like how are you unsure of like what shoes you're gonna put on? Like what kind of like fucking like
Because
like you know what I mean? Like you're concerned about like catering your appearance because you're like, oh, I want to look like I want other people to like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like and like I don't like this music. I don't know if I like this music because I don't know if other people like this music. You know what I mean? Like that bothers me.
Having values, having core beliefs, it's pumped out of us. So like generally, it's like it's the Matrix. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's what it is.
It is like people like don't.
Yeah.
Like even like when you think about fashion, like a fashion designer is just someone who has like a very strong opinion on what they like.
Yeah, man. And if it's like if a lot of people are wearing it, then people are swayed as well. That's how trends come about, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. If people just dress the way they wanted to dress, bro, I feel like it would be less monotone, man. There'd be more interesting outfits out there, you know. And you know, the thing is, when you actually like be yourself, bro, you find your people eventually.
Yeah,
you find your
easily.
people.
Yeah, that was like, bro. When I went to the store at Bunnings, I was like, bro, if these guys aren't cool, if they're gay, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm just gonna fucking, you know, come in, do my job, leave. But then I come in, bro. I see these guys. I was like, oh. I could, bro. When I say I walked in and I knew what was up, straight away, bro. I see Adam, fucking redneck. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be chill guy. I see fucking Brock. I didn't know Brock straight away, but I saw something like, oh, chill. Ruben Patch, chill. I see this guy, chill. And then all the other boys come in. It's like,
yeah,
perfect.
This is my place type shit,
bro. I think with Brock, you, John, because I was like only like a few months before you, but I was already just like throwing you a bone like first start. I was just joking around like straight away.
Yeah.
Like you like excited that P&G have a team.
That's the way it should be.
That was easy, man.
And you were like, what do you mean? I was like, surely you watch football. It's your national sport.
Yeah, no, I didn't get the reference initially. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it was like into the Trump. Conspiracy theories, maybe.
Yeah.
What are you on right now, bro? What kind of conspiracy theories you seeing right now, bro? Do you see like any conspiracy theories like that much on your Twitter these days or not?
Bro, I've like locked out of Twitter I've actually haven't opened Twitter for about a month. I've just been deep into this biblical shit right now, you know, like sort of motifs and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, obviously you fucking know conspiracies. What do you want to talk about?
Mate. 9/11? The Jews?
Let us know.
So I'm excited. What's the one you're most informed on? This guy knows a lot more than I do, bro. Like,
Yeah.
way more.
What's the one I'm most informed on?
What's
I
one
don't
you're most
know,
informed
bro.
on? Yeah.
Probably like aliens, actually.
Alien ones?
Let's talk about
Let's talk about
aliens,
aliens.
bro.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
I don't know, like I don't know, like where like your base knowledge is. Where is it?
Very low.
Okay.
I've got.
Well, okay, so I think outside of like reptilian overlords or like intergalactic wars,
Oh, yeah.
like that's
Star Wars shit.
yeah, that's off it.
Sci-fi.
But
That's
like I think like
propaganda.
I think that this is a phenomena that has always happened on Earth, right?
Yeah.
I think
Life.
life, but I think also the UFO, the UAP like, phenomena has always happened. I think it's a part of our biblical stories.
Yeah.
I think the government in the US does have crashed retrieval program. I'm suspicious about like why, you know, that all that like recent disclosure and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's all fake.
Yeah.
Because here's my perspective, and obviously, you know, you can go back in the record and say, when a whistleblower gets in front of a tribunal and says like, we have this, but I can't talk about this. We have this. And then they go to work the next day, sign their security status, blah, blah, blah. That's not a whistleblower.
Yeah.
Like whistleblowers should be like bunkered down.
Yeah.
Government's trying to
Hiding and
assassinate
shit.
you.
Yeah.
I don't believe it when the government says that they're disclosing information. Like I think that's all a red herring. I think it's all fake. But I actually do think that I do think that it's a interdimensional. Like I think the phenomena, I think supernatural, UFOs, Bigfoot, like even religious experiences. I think it's all like got to do with consciousness and like sort of interdimensional
I think
crossovers. You know what I mean?
consciousness is definitely the key, bro.
I think that's
Consciousness
yeah.
is.
Do you think there's like drugs involved, like psychedelics?
Yeah, I think there's a gateway there. I think we used to have that figured out.
Yeah.
There's certainly the evidence now, and it's obviously been shunned out because of just the version of Christianity. But essentially, in the early Christian Eucharist had psychedelic drugs in it, and it was a brew it was a ritual that was performed by women who were the spiritual goddesses. They were the divine. And you would essentially have an experience where you would have a direct encounter with God. So you'd have a religious experience, and that all came from psychedelics. Yeah. So I think that is definitely one of like the, I guess you say like glitch in the matrix, you know, something there that needs to be researched more. Yeah.
But how do you feel about psychedelics, man?
What do you mean?
Like, what are your thoughts? Like, would you do them?
Yeah, for sure. I kind of, I believe in ritual though.
Yeah.
Like I believe in like, I don't think the recreational use is like fulfilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think like I'm all about like ritual and sort of spiritual connection. So
Guided.
yeah, yeah.
Like a shaman or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I'm terrified of psychedelics.
Yeah.
I will never touch them.
I might do mushrooms on the pod, bro.
He's thinking about it, bro.
Wait, the microbiologist? You got a microbiologist?
Mycologist.
A mycologist, yeah.
You got a mycologist.
You
You have a friend?
my
My
friend.
mom is a mycologist. Big on the shrooms.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm gonna try some shrooms. Might trip out on the pod.
I don't know. Why do you? I don't know.
I like what?
I feel like it's all about being in tune with nature. I don't know if this is
Nature.
like,
I like the nature part, but also like
Do you need the
it's like-
psychedelics?
you know what it is? It's not even like it's a lateral step in your consciousness. I feel like if
sure.
that makes sense.
For sure, it makes perfect.
Like you're conscious, right? But then there's also like
your
your other senses-
subconscious.
like your senses are heightened like such an extent. It's
yes.
like you're like you know how like right now, right? Our ears are always on, right? Like we always hearing shit like the train in the background. We're not really noticing that shit, right?
But you can hear it, but it's not. Yeah,
Yeah, like one of the psychedelics is like you're aware of everything your body's taking in.
yeah,
If that makes sense, right?
yeah.
That's a lot for me, man. I can't handle all that.
Like your smell, taste, senses heightened, and then it's like also your mind is like analyzing the stuff. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
but like not in the typical sense you normally do it. in like a kind of like outside the box.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, but
Yeah, it's funny how like different I guess different drugs have different like conscious experiences in the sense of like consensus experiences. So it's like, yeah, you take this, you're gonna see geometric patterns, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take this, you're gonna see elves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny how it's like certain chemical substances react differently to our brain and seem to like hack into certain, you know, I guess levels of consciousness that we can't see right now.
bro, you know, one time I took I took an acid trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had the wildest shit happen. Right? I think this is like acid like lasts for like 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
So this is like maybe like 10 hours in, right? This like it's daylight. I probably took it like 8 p.m. It's daylight now. I'm fucking like tired. I'm losing my mind, right? I'm not really losing my mind, but like my mind is just like exploring everywhere in my room, right?
Yeah.
I remember I lied down on my floor, right? I remember like I was like, damn, I want to keep seeing
The
this.
mic, Toby, the mic.
Bro, I opened my eyes like that, right?
Yeah.
Opened my eyes just like that. Kept them open, right? Like to make sure I didn't sleep, right? And then I literally see like a doctor like cutting open my eyes, like peering inside my mind, right?
Yeah.
Like full on searching my outfit. Like there's like a person behind him type shit. Then like and think about this, the entire time my hands are over holding my eyes, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Yo,
How the fuck do you not find this shit scary as fuck?
no, that's the mind fuck, right?
That would creep me the fuck out.
These
bro.
guys, they did something in my eyes, right? They put something in, or whatever they did. They did.
Yeah.
There was like some kind of operation, right? They sewed me back up, right? And then all of a sudden, my eyes were like I could see like in front of me again, bro. It was literally like it was the trippiest shit ever, bro.
But you didn't feel scared because you like, did you feel like calm? Like oddly calm?
Yeah, I felt like serene.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, hey. It's like it's like a sleep paralysis. Like it's terrifying, but people don't like, it doesn't end their life.
Happens,
like
yeah.
they seem like they're aware of that there's an intruder, but they don't feel like overly terrified, you know?
Yeah. Fucking, bro, you're unconscious, man. I fucking love like the unconscious mind, bro. That's like my type of shit, bro. Like fucking like all your senses and shit, bro. Like Frankos, everything like we're conscious of.
Yeah.
We're all like our brain's processing that constantly, even though we're not conscious of it.
Yeah.
That shit is like when you're the sleep paralysis shit, right?
Yeah.
Like say when you know how people like wake up and there's an intruder, right? Even though their conscious mind wasn't aware of it, they heard something, whatever, and like the unconscious mind sent like an alarm to the brain is like, yo, something's wrong, and you wake up.
I think we've obviously talked about this. I think consciousness is outside of the body. I think we're all connected like a fabric. I think it's like
I think so too.
a zeitgeist, you know, like I think
single conscience.
Yeah, I think it's a collective conscience.
The thing that makes me like low-key agree with you on that, like, cause I've done something and I've low-key like turned the corner on that, right?
Oh yeah.
Just because the fact, like, I think we all have like the unconscious stuff, right?
Yeah.
We all have like it's all built into us, right? And then I feel like consciousness has been like not implanted in us, but like
brought forward, like
you know what I mean? It's like you're brought to the like. I feel like we're like mindless beasts before with unconscious minds, right?
I don't know, bro. I think consciousness is a fundamental part of the universe.
I think so too. But you think like
being
fucking
aware?
He thinks like fucking like animals are conscious and shit. I don't.
Do you think they're aware?
Yes,
I don't think
bro.
like they're conscious the same way we are.
I don't think they. I feel like I feel like it's more subconscious. They're operating on a level of subconscious where we're
they're not aware. Like I think
on a level of conscious. Like what I feel like the way animals live is cause and effect. Like they experience something. They become curious. They're like, okay, what's this? Is this bad for me? Is this good for me? Will I do it again? Sort of thing. I don't think they actually actively think, oh damn, what happens if I do this?
But is that so? So that's how you define consciousness?
Subconsciousness, like instincts. That's how I think. That's how I define that.
Because I take the stance of like a panpsychist, which is the idea that consciousness is like a fundamental part of the universe at like an atomic level.
Yeah.
So everything has consciousness. It's just
and subconscious and actual consciousness are separated. They're the same.
Well, see, yeah, I think it's the same thing. I think it's a universal thing, and essentially, when you get a certain, because like we used to be more spiritual, right? You know, like our religions and cultures, and then we sort of got science, and we were like, oh no, you guys are fucking idiots, and we split that idea of like spirituality and consciousness into science, which is more materialistic. So I think the you know, the real task now is to try and sort of blend that back together and marriage that in and sort of start looking at consciousness again. But I don't know what it is, but like what separates me from the table, because it's like a collection of matter within the brain, neurons. I don't know what it is, but I just think out of like, you know, and you have like people say they have like out of body experiences
all the time.
Astral projection, right?
Astral projection, like the idea that the mind happens outside of the body. So it's the same thing as like, do you know the
I definitely had that before.
the perception of like being hunted?
Yeah.
You know, they say like
Or being watched.
Yeah, like when there's a predator on you, like the forest goes silent, and you can like you're hyper aware, but you can't see it. You know what I mean?
Like in the movie scenes, you like you
turn into like third person. Sort of thing.
Like that's like, and you know, there's been research behind that around like the effect of when people are staring at you and you can turn and face them, and that's kind of like it's not really explained like biologically.
In a like science.
In a scientific way, yeah, it seems to be. It's like a phenomena, you know. It's like you know what I mean. It's
like it just is what it is right now. With
yeah, it seems like is it like you can feel
energy.
You know what I mean? And then I don't think it's like energy as a sense. Is that
okay? I could definitely see how this could give you a kick to saying that there's a collective consciousness.
Yeah,
sure.
I just think it's
so
like
connected.
We're all in certain. It's like a fabric, like space time, and then when there's a disturbance in one thing, it affects other people.
Yeah.
When you're like close or together.
No, bro, you know the universe thing? Like bro, my whole theory on the universe, right? You know how they say God created the world, whatever?
Yeah.
I think God created the universe, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like an entity, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know how people say the
it's
universe.
a well-oiled machine.
No, you know how people say like the universe wants to like give you everything you want. Like
yeah.
I truly think like there's like truth in that. Like
I think so.
We're all like one in the same in a sense. Like if you're like putting like energy out on like not energy but like intention out there.
Yeah.
The universe is like it's gonna like you know what I mean. It's gonna bounce off or something, and it's gonna like there's gonna be like some kind of like a
trade-off. Yeah.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be gradual, but it's you know what I mean. It's not gonna be. It's not like I want a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
It's gonna be here, but like if you just like set out with intentions to do something or have anything, the universe will do its part. I feel like.
Yeah, and you can contextualize that in any sort of religious, setting and say like this is. I'm asking for something. I get it. Dancing for rain,
praying
like
for something,
sacrifice, like all of these things are
dancing for. Imagine being the first guy to like actually like pull that shit off though.
Yeah. That would have been some.
That'd be fucking cool,
they
bro.
call you a witch, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, but fuck. Imagine like you fucking do it again. It doesn't happen. Be like, yo, you guys fucked up. Blaming them, bro. You could be the fucking man for a little bit, eh?
Bro,
like, yo, human sacrifice. Yeah, it's because this guy fucked up. Kill this guy.
Very interesting, bro. Very interesting, bro. Like wanting for something to happen, and what's it called? Like desiring it in a big way, like showing it through a dance or even through like a ritual, and then for it to actually happen. Like, bro, we live in a world of like fucking cause and effect, not cause and effect, but like asking you shall be received sort of thing.
Yeah.
CJ was talking about that shit. It's like he's like what came first? Did the tradition come first, or did people ask? What came first? Like did people like question the act, or did they just do it? And his whole thing is like, for whatever reason, they were guided by like their dreams or like their spiritual leader, or whatever, right? He had like visions or whatever, and from there he was like, that's how
we
like,
do it from now.
Like dances or whatever, like certain like rituals. That's how they all passed down, like through dreams. That's what he does. That's the big thing. Like dreams was like a key thing he was talking about, because I think dreams are like so unique to fucking
to humans.
To humans, yeah.
I don't know, bro. I've seen dogs dream, man.
How the fuck you see a dog dream?
My dog fucking lays there and just like barks in his sleep, and you're like, okay, clearly he's like going through it.
What if he's sleep talking, bro?
But sleep talking is dreaming.
Yeah.
You
have to dream to sleep talk.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, like my girlfriend will like roll over and then tell me to like do something, and that'll be just completely out of context. And be like, you're clearly dreaming. So that's where I come back to. I think like dogs have consciousness, and then you scale that down. Like dogs like know when you're coming home. Like even if you don't know, even you know what I mean.
But that's just pattern recognition.
Yeah,
I think.
No, but they've studied it where it's like you come home at certain times.
Yeah.
It seems like they just know.
They're just at the door.
I think
No, they do
senses.
have great hearing though. Because no, my cat, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I open the garage, my cat will run.
But do you
down
not
the
think
stairs.
that your cat is conscious? Like there's like a
He ain't got a goddamn thought in that dumb brain of his, bro. He shits in my bed. Like,
what if he does that on purpose?
then he's an asshole.
That's what I said.
Then he's an asshole. If he does that on purpose, he's an asshole, bro. Kit Kat, bro. I swear to God, you'll see me outside, bro. See me outside, bro. It's almost food time as well, bro. So I got you, gang. I got you with some food, bro.
Fucking. So this coconut tequila,
Yeah.
when it's in my body, it's conscious.
Bro, that's an inanimate object.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's saying everything in the universe
Yes,
is
I'm
some
saying-
form of consciousness.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. It's like a fundamental part of the
Even
universe.
fire, like energy.
Yes. It's a part of like at an atomic level, like a quantum level.
Yeah.
Like you've got quarks.
We're made out of the same things
and
that it's
conscious.
made out of.
Yeah. But you could say that the same with like just like neurochemistry, is that we're made out of the same things at this table, this room, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But somehow we have
Just in
like
a different combination.
yeah, exactly. It seems like, and the current like idea is that like eventually you just get a certain collection of matter together where you develop a brain thought, which is what we call consciousness now.
Yeah.
But it's pretty like undefined. It seems like there's a lot of gray area there. I just think of it like religious experience and like supernatural. It's like I believe people, you know what I mean? Even though I think there's obviously some like people that are full of shit. I just think people genuinely have experiences that like you can't quantify with science, with nature, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Even like people
But I
like,
feel like going with the religion is a bit of a cop out though.
Yeah, I think it's a safe way to
say something crazy happened.
yeah, for sure. And I think throughout human history, religious and culture is just been a way to contextualize the same thing. Like I actually do think there's a universal law that has just been contextualized in different ways. But we've always thought about these sort of ideas around consciousness, and I think consciousness is the key.
you know, it's the universal laws, right? Even
Yeah.
like John was saying, like certain like religions, like you know the whole like certain like old religions, even like the current religions, like the whole motif of like Christ. What is it? Like the whole rebirth of like of the God King
It's
being
an
reborn.
archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's been happening in dreams, and that's been like documented
Yeah.
for like hundreds of like John had like books thousands of years old.
Yeah.
And he'd be able to like point to a patient's dreams like, yep, your dream happened at like this point in time. And like it's not something that was unique to you. It's
Everything's happened before, man.
Yeah.
like like all the motifs in your dreams, like it's all like ancient. Like the symbol, the shape they take
Might be different, but the idea is the same.
It's more catered to you. Like it might be like in a more modern setting with the way where you see it. But like the guys before us, they had like the same motifs or like dreams or whatever. But it was just the way they saw it was just like it was in their setting.
And that's why cross culturally there's so many similarities in certain
So many, right?
laws and myths and stuff. It's like
These dragon one, bro. Like that's every
yeah.
just one.
Even like we do that now. Like if you were to like, I don't know, go to some ancient tribe and show them Harry Potter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's like
they'd be like, oh, we know about this.
yeah, we've created this like mythology based off these archetypes that we haven't created. You know what I mean? It's like Shrek, the same thing.
And spreading it through stories is the best way to do it. Because if you just say something like, oh yeah, this happened, this, they're gonna be like, yo, shut up, we don't believe you.
Exactly.
You're saying atrocities right now.
Yeah,
But then you like pack it up nicely in a little book and a little story. They eat that shit up.
Yeah,
dude.
and it's ultimately, I think maybe Carl Jung talked about this, is that like sacred stories ultimately have to be packaged to children. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're the ones that carry this knowledge into the future generations. So you have to like accommodate to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even like every story like we have is like there's like history of that story, like the prelude to that story.
Yeah.
There was like in some how there's like, oh, this guy wrote Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs or whatever it is, like Cinderella, whatever. There was a story like some guy wrote that before that the guy who wrote that
was
book
influenced by somebody else. Basically.
even I think like even if he wasn't aware that even if it was like that story came to me spontaneously, I feel like that story came to him because it had to come to him because like it was dead at that time.
I
so
think
he
like
was
it's all
inspired
like,
by like this conscious to subconscious to like just put that shit down.
So it's all just like an evolved idea, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but he just put it like in the way he wanted to, he wrote it in a way that suited his time. But I feel like every story is like just.
Do you know? I found out that the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The cup.
Yeah, it wasn't until like the 14th century or some shit that it was like associated with Christianity and Jesus.
Oh, so this is like just a real like it was eternal life, right?
Yeah, so it's essentially the cup that Jesus drank from the Last Supper.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was essentially the key of like it was immortality and stuff. It was like, but it wasn't associated with Christ until like reiterations after the original story, which was like Celtic origins, and then it was associated with King Arthur. It was like his quest for the Holy Grail. Before it was associated with Christ, where he was just like looking for like this ancient artifact or whatever.
Oh shit.
So it's like it actually wasn't originally like a Christian story. Yeah.
Do you think that like that thing was out there though, like something that would like grant you?
No,
eternal life?
I think it's a motif for something.
Like a fountain of youth sort of thing.
Yeah, well, they said that some of the older ones, it was like a stone, it was like a cup. Like it seems like there's been different iterations in different cultures.
Just a bong. How funny that'd be, right?
But I think it's also just the motif of like the quest for something. It's like it's the ultimate prize. It's just like you're journeying to the ultimate prize.
The quest for something intangible.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. Yeah. Crazy shit.
Crazy shit. The Holy Grail.
Really diverged, bro. We're talking about sex. Now we really got serious, bro. And that's what you can find in this podcast. That's what you can find in this podcast.
What I say, great guest. I told you. I told him.
Great guest.
A great guest.
You've been so great lately. Holy.
Oh man, this is great, man. Fucking. But we still got more to go. Why am I?
No. Why are you stopping it now, bro?
Sorry.
Park the bus.
Well, you know what? That's what Arsenal need to do, bro.
He doesn't watch soccer.
And they watch soccer.
Yeah. My team, we're doing well. We haven't done well in a long time.
Yeah. No one cares, bro.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool.
Arch rivals. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Wait, can I say something? Like, what are your thoughts on like someone picking like a team, like bandwagoning on teams? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Just as a sports fan. Like when your team is like shit, they don't support them, but all of a sudden,
you've got to support your team, bro. I've been a West Tigers supporter for like since my whole life.
I'm saying this guy here.
Oh, you just popped on when they're on?
Yeah.
Don't do that, bro.
Wait.
Don't do that. It's not like we were actually good though. It's not like we were good.
Well, did you have another team and then you switched?
No.
So you just
I didn't
picked
really
the
support
team.
it like that.
Oh, well, then that's fine.
Wait, no. Okay, I'll give you some more. Right, 2015, 2016. Right.
Yeah.
Arsenal Football Club.
Okay, they were like
One of the
good,
biggest.
right?
They're one of the biggest clubs, right? But
Yeah.
biggest clubs in the world, but they keep having like shocking results, right?
Yeah.
So there was a TV channel dedicated to like
Arsenal fan
documenting
TV, man.
fans' reactions because they're very passionate
funny.
guys in England, right?
Yeah.
AFTV,
Crazy guys.
they'd have all these crazy losses,
Mm.
and like all the Arsenal fans, we'd watch AFTV and we'd just be clowning all the Arsenal fans that walk into school, right? This guy, he was with us clowning them.
Yeah, man.
That's what bums me out.
Because it was funny. It's not like I was supporting another team though.
From 2015 to like what, however it was 2020.
Toby, it's not like I was like.
Anti-Arsenal.
It was not like I was like being like, yeah, nah, Arsenal is shit. Fucking Chelsea are better. Nah, man, I was just like, damn, Arsenal are actually shit. Like they're not that great right now.
No, but like, you know,
Mind you, when
you pick them,
when I started supporting them, when I started supporting them, they're still not like we're good, but we have nothing to show for it. No trophies, no silverware. You know what I mean?
I think it's fine as long as you didn't change teams. I think if you were to just change team is insane.
Changing teams is.
I did that to the Dallas though.
Dallas Mavericks.
Fuck Dallas.
Oh, they fucked it.
Fire Nico.
Yo, can we talk about that? What was that bullshit?
That was the
Horrible
craziest
trade,
thing in
Horrible
history.
trade.
That is like, if you want to talk conspiracies,
Who's
Who's
there's a
paying
conspiracy
who, bro?
there.
Yeah.
There's a conspiracy
That's
there.
crazy.
Like, how convenient is it that Lakers they always get like a young star, like a superstar.
Yeah.
When the other one is like about to be out.
Yeah. But we could like segue here. Talk about the universe like ultimately being just. The Dallas got fucked.
They got fucked.
Bro, Kyrie ACL AD first game injured. Gafford and Lively injured.
So quickly.
They were nearly going to forfeit games. Like, what the fuck happened? And then they missed the playoffs.
I
Like,
love
crazy.
that shit. But you, the thing that was that sad to me, bro, is like I wanted to see Luka win at Dallas. I wanted like that was the storyline. That was the storyline.
That was it, man.
A white guy bringing it back to Dallas.
Do you think it was gonna happen though? For real?
Yes.
Was that team that good?
It's Luka, bro.
They made the finals, so they were one series away, you know, like, And now they had momentum where guys are like, okay, this is a serious contender.
You can back them. So
Yeah.
Okay.
But do you see what they're saying, bro? Or the theories? Because you know how Luka and Jokic have that connection, Serbian connection.
They're gonna go. I don't think Jokic is going to LA.
I think Luka's gonna wait it out and go to fucking Denver.
Look, I think I think Luka's. Those Europeans are loyal, man. Like they don't like fucking they don't like cheat like those like
dirty African Americans say.
Nah, but there's something about that like American like culture around like athletes are like so individualized that it's like
that's
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you see the way they talk about LeBron.
Yeah.
You see the way like LeBron is like the forefront of everything.
Yeah,
no matter what, and like even when you talk about like MJ, when like how great he was, right? He's always like the forefront of the balls. You know what I mean? Yeah. That team were like I don't know that much about, but when I watched The Last Dance, I saw some of these guys. These guys were like really good players at their time. Yeah, it wasn't like MJ was like carrying a bunch of bums like LeBron was. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, LeBron took some sorry motherfuckers. Yeah, he got him paid too. He took him to the finals and back. Yeah. And then, but then he left because he felt like he wasn't going to win. You know what I mean? I don't think like Giannis, Jokic, Luka. I don't think Dirk. I don't think these guys would have ever left because they just. They did have good organizations though, because LeBron was getting fucked by Cleveland.
Yeah, that's true. But do you know what I'm saying about like that difference between like the American like athletes are just since they're like 8 years old, everything's been about them. They've been the star. Yeah. They've always demanded. Everything. When like it seems like even in Australia, like I'm assuming Euro's the same. It's just like there's more of an emphasis on the team, and but they also don't make money like in high school and college like they do in America. So it's like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I just don't contracts, bro.
I don't think Jokic would leave.
Yeah, Jokic, man, I love that guy, bro. Yeah, he's cool as fuck, bro. But bro, American culture is weird because they've got like it's ingrained in them like from high school, right? Like when you're a kid, like you make the high school team. Oh, that's so cool. You become the starting high school player. You're like the coolest guy in the world. Right? Yeah. But then there's the next level. It's like college, right? Yeah. You like all of a sudden like you're trying to be in the top colleges. You're trying to be a starter there, or like be an all-star there, whatever. Yeah. Stand out. Like, but then if you don't make that, it's like your life is not over. But like it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not as like you're idolizing the college guys, and the college guys are idolizing the NBA guys. Yep. And it's all just like a, you know what I mean? It's like
pipeline.
Yeah, but then everything's being documented too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's all like entertainment for everyone, like high school all the way college.
Yeah, bro, NBA. It's crazy. But I also think it's financially backed.
It is
because it just forces kids to go to college and then get degrees, and they have to stay on college for the first year. Even if they get scholarships, they're not fully getting scholarships. Yeah, you know what I mean?
To play the sport.
Yeah.
Fucking for NBA though. That's that money they get is ridiculous. Holy shit! Like
it's crazy, bro.
Like 300 million or some shit. With Jalen Brown, like for 5 years or some shit.
Yeah,
$300 million US.
It's a lot of money, bro.
I remember James Harden when he signed out like 400. Was it $200 million deal for Houston, bro? I was like, what the fuck?
But he deserved it though.
Oh, he was the
way he was playing.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's like, he lost his aura,
bro. But Luka lost out on like 150 mil.
Yeah, he lost out on so much money
because he would have had the Supermax extension.
Yeah,
which is I don't even get like some of that shit. I don't even get how it really works. Like
it makes sense.
You got to stay on like at certain times or whatever. But like to be fucked over that hard and then lose 150 mil in a state that had no income tax, and it's like crazy.
You dropped like 50 M's on buying like a mansion too.
Yeah.
I saw that too, and I was like, damn.
He was ready to build a home there type shit.
Do you know the thing that shits me off is that like some of the Mavericks players, like the fact that there wasn't like more of an outcry from the players is so, and the coach as well. Like when Jason Kidd sat there the day of the trade and basically just
he took
nod his head and go, yeah, like because Nico's like, yeah, me and Jay Kidd talked about this. He just sits there and go like. You can clearly see he's so broken, but he just takes it like a fucking good boy. And then they ask him a question and he goes like, well, I'm employed by the Mavericks. Like, nah. Like some things are bigger than that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
And it probably resonates with you like so much because Luka's like white and like, you know what I mean? Like you guys...
Bro, Luka was my guy.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I actually,
like white people like in the NBA, you don't see...
No, yeah.
You don't see like them like be like... super superstar
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Luka
yeah.
was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Luka's like he was gonna be the guy.
Well, he
better than
was
LeBron.
ultimately going to be the face of the NBA
Yeah.
because you could sell him to the European market and the Asian market. The
Yeah.
Asians also love white dudes.
Yeah,
That ball, you know.
and the thing is, Luka was a motherfucker too, bro. Like,
I mean, to be fair, he just got bigger being in LA. But like the storyline, like there has to be something going on behind the scenes, you know.
corruption in sports, man.
In terms of sports, man, Texas ain't the place to be, man.
Nah, Texas might be
They
the
don't
place
be
to be.
winning, bro.
I think Texas might be the place to be, bro.
I think it was good for like a white dude like Luka. Just he seemed to like that sort of
The southern vibe.
yeah. He
He's
seemed
got-
pretty
yeah.
chill.
I feel like those big markets like LA, man. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
that's where the fake asses are at.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Miami and that.
Miami. I need to go to Miami because they say the most beautiful girls are in Miami. I need to like see that myself.
Where'd they come from, bro?
Off the
Yeah,
border,
where'd
bro.
they fly in from, bro?
Fly in, bro. They were smuggled in, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking. It's so nice that we don't have a wall, eh?
What do you mean?
A wall.
We don't share borders with any countries.
Oh yeah, for
Bro.
sure, man.
Like we were like a nice big
Curved by
ocean.
sea.
Geopolitical tensions are a motherfucker, bro.
No, I'm just saying like no, there's no one that can like just cross the border to get into our country. You know?
No, yeah. We're chilling.
Unless like if you
Unless
sail the
they're
ocean,
welcomed
if
in.
you sail the seven seas to get to Australia,
Yeah,
you
good
know
on
you deserve
man.
to get in.
Good on you.
Low key, like if you pick the right spot and you make land, you deserve to be there. What are your thoughts on that? Like Captain Cook did, bro.
What do you mean?
Like, if
well,
you,
no, obviously, look, like, immigration's fine, but if someone comes here by boat, are they fleeing or are they potentially?
I say like they were just out on an adventure and they just end up in Australia. Like
I
I'm
don't
not saying,
know.
like,
I don't know if people would get up on an adventure and do that.
No,
Yeah,
bro. Who knows? Like
bro,
say
there's too much to lose.
Yeah.
no, like say you're like on some buttfuck island in the middle of the Polynesian Sea or somewhere, right?
Right.
You get like
You're,
little,
yeah,
stuff-
you're
sure.
definitely not leaving, bro.
no, and then you're like, bro. Imagine like you like, damn, I'm trying to discover something new. Imagine you're just like young and naive.
Oh, you mean like the people from like North Sentinel Island to just get on a boat?
Yeah, what if they did that? What if they just got on the boat
Yeah,
one day?
that would be chill, but they'd probably just start killing people as soon as they made land, right? Or they'd get intercepted by the Navy.
Would that be? But like, don't you think they'd have like a right to be there if they traveled all that way?
A right to be there is kind of crazy.
No, no. And like, say you like,
Well, okay, if we just pulled up with a couple of warships because we just, you know, I don't know.
no, it's like different. Like if you know there's something there, but
Oh, okay. You're saying,
Like,
yeah, no, for
you set
sure.
out on an adventure, you could
obviously,
just find something there.
Of course. I think like, yeah. If it's that innocent, I think that's pretty chill.
But we
Yeah.
we live in a world of such information, bro. Like
Yeah.
everybody knows that there's places everywhere, bro. And
Nah.
if you go to sail, you're gonna find land.
it's probably like an island. That's. I feel like there's got to be some islands that are like undocumented, like that they keep off the
Completely,
maps.
like
Like
you're telling me the
Epstein?
world has like not been explored, bro. We have like satellites.
Bro.
The sea, man. There's something in the sea.
Nah. I think it's the jungles, man. And those jungles in the
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah,
Some
man.
shit
Yeah, there's
there.
something-
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
bro. For sure, dude.
You know, like Paul Rosalie. Paul.
Is he the guy with the big beard?
I don't know. He's a guy that like lives in the Amazon, like crazy dude.
Did he go with Lex Friedman?
Yeah,
that guy, yeah.
Yeah, that guy says that they run into tribes all the time. Like people get killed
Yeah.
doing offerings and shit, like speared through the fucking head. Like
The Amazon is like,
Shit.
you guys know the theory how it's like supposedly like a man-made, or like it was part of it is like it was like
civilization,
Civilization,
like
right?
El Dorado,
El Dorado type shit, yeah. and then now it's like overgrown and become
Yeah.
like something huge.
Because of the Spanish brought smallpox and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like a whole section of like the Amazon where there was like there was
Unexplored.
archaeology. Not archaeology. Like what's the word? Like
Ancient civilization.
ancient civilizations.
Yeah.
Like the ruins of an ancient civilization, and we can't even explore that.
Bro, you know the Amazon rainforest is like man-made in the
Yeah.
sense of like the
The ground.
the crops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like some of those plants that are there are not native. There's like a soil layer where it's like the most fertile soil. It's like has some sort of like insane chemistry that's been like devised like way back when. But like some of these seeds and that are not native to the Amazon, but they've been there for thousands of years. So it's like a human garden.
That's pretty cool.
That
It's
is
just
crazy.
wow. That's like God's garden, low key.
Yeah,
It's just gone wild.
Yeah.
That's
Well, that's
kinda-
the thing is that all the people that were maintaining it
They
all
live on the
died.
land.
Wait, were you talking about that theory how people came from fucking South America?
Yeah, the Australians.
Australians, yeah, my people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
my
Melanesians.
ancestors.
Yeah.
Shout out them, bro.
Bro, get a load of this.
Yeah.
So there's an anomaly in like the DNA tracing between people in Melanesia and middle of the Amazon, right?
Yeah.
So our current idea of like population, like peopling is like out of Africa into Europe, Asia. We crossed the land bridge that was like Siberia into the Americas, and then obviously into North America, into South America, right? So you think South America is one of the last populated places.
Yeah.
However, there's a DNA similarity between the people in Melanesia and the people deep in South America that they don't find in the people in North America or the people in Europe.
Look, is that what's that word? Divergent evolution. So let's talk about like Tasmanian tigers and like lions. Two completely different species.
Yeah.
But they evolved to be like similar. Is it like they were in two places? They had to fill a certain niche and they evolved in a certain way where it was beneficial for them to act in a certain way, and that is like, what's the word? It's mirrored in their genes. Is that the sort of thing that happened, or
I think
were they actually like the same people?
Yeah, I think it's something to do with like the actual like anthropology, like in the DNA, like of the people, is that like essentially gets weaker as you get out of South America. Yeah. So the idea is that, and they've done this multiple times because it obviously doesn't make sense. Yeah. But the only option, the only sort of solution to this is that essentially people were seafaring way before we thought possible, and that they essentially populated South America first out of coming from Asia, which is like would obviously break our current, idea of what happened.
It would break up.
Which is crazy, because I actually think that's what happened. I think, are you familiar with like the Younger Dryas impact theory and shit? Like Atlantis and shit?
This is great.
Oh, Atlantis like underwater.
No. That's the Jews.
Oh,
that's the muddy the water.
Okay, tell me.
Nah,
It's just because I hate Jews. Man. I fucking hate Jews.
It's just like, so Atlantis was a place where it was a civilization that had like,
it was documented, bro. Like
what's like
it was
the
a
water
Greek philosopher.
Plato. But what was like you know how it was like surrounded by water, like
rings of water.
So that was like the original myth. So Plato heard it from an Egyptian king, and it said it was in old Egypt. It was an old Egyptian story of Atlantis, which was this civilization where it had trade routes in every direction, and it was a seafaring nation which had connections all around the world, and it got swallowed by the sea. Pretty much that was the story. And obviously that sort of, they took that into different iterations, and it kind of came like a lot of myth and fable. Yeah. But essentially it seems like there's evidence that we might have actually had a civilization far that predates what we currently suspect
of seafaring, like not even merchants, but just
and
peoples.
it may have occurred before the flood myth, which occurs all around the world in certain cultures. Yeah, is the idea that there was a huge flood that wiped out civilization, and then we restarted. That's obviously the story of Noah.
Yeah. That's a good, bro. That's I can get behind that. I can subscribe to that, bro.
No, I like that as well.
And there is like evidence to what, like, this is whole Graham Hancock, this is whole ancient apocalypse, like this is what this is all about. That's actually why I'm studying geophysics. Like this is like my shit that I'm interested in. Is just finding out like how can we link the physical evidence towards like these stories of like lost civilizations and shit.
Do we think there's gonna be another like a great extinction?
Well, yeah. Well, they think that there seems to be that it was a comic impact that hit like the North American ice sheets, which just created like cataclysmic floods. So obviously we're vulnerable to that at every day, every moment. We've got only some sort of space force that deals with like
space force, bro.
But when there's like I think
like Avengers,
when it's big enough, bro, like there's no stopping that shit.
Yeah, we just gotta accept it, get on some Armageddon shit and like
bunker up.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, what are you guys' thoughts on killer whales? Killer whales.
What about like alien?
Killer whales.
Killer whales, the orcas.
Killer whales.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like, what are you guys' thoughts on, bro? Because
chill. What do you
I'm
mean?
meant to have thoughts on killer whales, bro.
No, bro, no. 'Cause no, it's funny. It's funny he mentioned like the fucking Atlantis shit, right? Because I was thinking, right, these killer whales, right?
Oh, are you saying like they
Oh,
They're so intelligent.
domesticated.
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
No, because the thing with the killer whales, right? They depending on the region the whales are from, right? They have different languages, right? They communicate differently. So it's similar to how we communicate. That's how they.
Yeah.
There's a method to their madness.
Yeah.
Right? And these whales, like, it's ingrained in them at a young age. Like, they're told from a very young age not to fuck with humans. And, like, it's a matriarchal society, right? So everyone learns something. Like, they all learn everything. Like, the rituals, whatever, how they hunt, how they interact. It's all from their mother, right?
Yeah.
So this is all, like, just been passed down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, culturally, like, generations. It's been passed down not to fuck with humans. Our language has been passed down, right?
Yeah.
So if you're saying these guys were traveling by water, right? Mate, killer whales might be the way they did it, bro.
Yeah.
That's a
bro. We might have betrayed them, motherfuckers.
Like
back then. They
holy shit!
Grudge,
No. Think about this. If they were so advanced, they were able to traverse the world, but they didn't have like any knowledge of the thing, and they were like in tune with their psychic part. What if they found a way to like, decipher the method of the madness of the killer whale? Right? Maybe it touched them consciously or something, right?
Well, it's
Wait.
Yeah. Well, I think
because think about if we all disappear, right?
Yeah.
The whales, they're still gonna pass on their traditions, right?
Yeah.
They're still gonna pass it down. They're like, oh, there's no humans. I don't know why I'm doing this. You know how we have rituals and shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, if you see a human, don't fuck with him.
Be like pigeons, with domesticated pigeons, the same shit. They're like still like sort of just useless now. Like they're waiting to be like dogs as well. Dogs are just kind of like, but it's interesting. I've never thought about that. It's
like how else would you like traverse the world?
We actually just domesticate
Safely.
animals, bro. And if it's not for food,
we could domesticate anything.
we just chuck it
domesticate
away.
anything.
To be honest,
What? I think isn't there like Polynesians cultures that have like a huge connection to like whales and shit?
Dolphins. I think there's like some people like hunt with dolphins and shit.
Yeah.
But nah, man.
I don't know, man. Good theory.
It's something.
Yeah.
It might be any truth. I'm just saying because I just thought like. You know how like we pass on traditions and stuff. And
it's nice that you said orcas too, bro. Because if any animal was to have a consciousness in my mind, it'd be like a dolphin or an orca, bro.
No, just the fact that they pass on a tradition of like not hunting humans specifically, like it's explicitly taught. Like it's not something it's in their DNA. It's something that's taught.
No, this is a great. Yeah, you're right. They're conscious, like every other animal, I reckon.
Okay, killer whales are an exception. Killer whales
are definitely an exception.
Killer whales are conscious.
Because when you look at the brain of a killer whale, like I don't mean to get like real like biological, but like when you look at the brain of like a dolphin and a killer whale, it's massive. The brain mass compared to the body is huge. You know what I mean? It's comparable to humans.
Oh, this guy's a big biologist guy. I should have mentioned that earlier.
I do like a little bit of biology.
Yeah,
man. I dabble in a little bit of biology.
Like he's actually like very.
I think
on that topic.
I'm studying that shit for.
Yeah, man. Isn't the blue whale have like the largest brain mass of all creatures?
Yeah, but like the proportion to the body it's different.
Yes, because that's why people make the exception about humans.
That's the only important part you have to worry about. Like it doesn't matter how big your brain is if it's not like comparatively to your body. Equally as large.
Do you know what the biggest like? I don't know what the word is, but like the best like
ratio?
Yeah,
dolphins.
That's ants.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
So that's why when
Insects.
people, yeah,
do ants have like an evolved brain though?
I don't know. They communicate for sure.
Yeah,
it's very.
Yeah, but is it through like nerves?
I don't know. I just know because I think this was a video I watched about like consciousness and how we define it, and it was like real like. We took a very like anthropomorphic perspective.
Oh, my storage can't.
Hell yeah. 2 hours and 8 minutes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. This is a long pause, bro.
We're chilling.
Yeah, I think originally we took a very anthropomorphic perspective and we just created ways to try and quantify why we have consciousness.
Yeah.
And then it didn't add up because there were certain animals that actually like outdid us.
Yeah.
So
in terms of brain.
Yeah.
Brain matter. Okay.
Crazy,
that's interesting. Bro.
I feel like insects. I don't feel anything with insects. I feel like I bond with mammals. I like mammals. Like I want to eat like.
For sure. Try. What do you mean?
I eat like every mammal.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Bro, I saw something interesting on Facebook. Facebook, bro, of all places, bro. Bro, I don't like vegans, bro. I don't like vegans, bro, because
They're pretentious people.
The thing is with vegans, bro, they'll post like this like rage bait thing, right? They'll show the teeth of a human, like a dog and a lion, and then like a herbivore. They'll be like, oh, dude, our teeth are more close to herbivores, bro. We're not meant to eat meat.
Yeah.
But like, then you think about the whole idea of why they have those teeth. It's because they hunt. They hunt with those mouths, bro.
Yeah.
We don't hunt with our mouths for real.
No, yeah.
So we don't need like teeth for real. And I do think humans are carnivorous, where we're meant to eat meat. Because even if you look at our closest what's it called?
You're right. I agree.
Like ancestor.
Our closest common ancestor. It's monkeys, right?
Yeah.
They eat meat.
Yeah.
They're carnivorous, bro. Not carnivorous, omnivorous.
Yeah.
Wait, think about this though as well. Like plants. Like how are you gonna know what plant is safe to eat?
Yeah.
Like what do you know easily? Like
meat is safe to eat. Yeah.
Animals safe to eat straight away. Like you see another fucking like monkey walking around. Like, that's food. And then eventually like maybe like the more you live, you're like I see these guys eating fucking
those
birds,
plants
not
and
birds, like fucking plants and shit.
Bro, but yeah, like I just brought it up to say like some people have such a one-dimensional way of thinking, bro. Like they don't even ever consider like, oh, there's another reason for this.
Yeah.
You know, you got to challenge these ideas, man, because that's a really basic one. But also, it's like you're not gonna sway me by saying, oh, our teeth look the same. All this bullshit, bro. We don't hunt with our fucking mouths, bro.
Wait, you know what's dumb too? Like I'm open to having my mind changed.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm open to like if
give me a good enough reason.
Give me a good enough reason. Like, but like if your argument is just like you believe in your opinion that you think you're right, and there's like it's just feeling. You know what I mean?
You're just projecting that onto me.
Yes, I don't like that, bro.
No, man. Use a little bit of a logic at least.
It's funny though, because like vegan isn't like a diet. Like it's essentially no animal product. So it's like, do you like wear clothes that
Like
are made with cotton, wool? Do you wear clothes that are leather? Like, and they just go like, oh, you know what I mean? A lot of people you find out that they just don't live that life. They just want to.
They want to be self-righteous.
Yeah,
they'll say all this bullshit, but then they'll start
virtue signaling.
But they'll have a brain iPhone.
So that's
you made your phone, motherfucker.
That's a classic example.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I don't know.
Like let's be real.
You play dirty, you're gonna get, you know.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. As long as like I'm getting my phone for like it's expensive as shit already, right?
Yeah.
If I'm paying $1,600 for it, and some kid has to get paid like $2 an hour, so be it.
Yeah, that's how I feel as well.
Someone's gonna do it, bro. Like
that's how I feel as well.
To really enjoy a first world country, there's got to be something.
Somebody has to lose, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I hate it as much as the next guy, but if it benefits me, then I'm gonna.
Someone's gonna suffer, bro. Like for us to enjoy shit.
Fuck, that shit sucks to say, bro.
That's just how it is, though. Like, bro, some people have like this kind of delusional take. They're like,
you have to be righteous to everybody, sort of thing. I hear you.
Not even righteous. They think like everyone's gonna. We can all eat.
We can't all.
We realistically can, but if you wanna like keep enjoying this like the life we have right now, that can't be the case. You know what I mean? Like someone's got to be the bitch.
Yeah,
we need some bitches. That's why we go East Asia, man. Fuck Southeast Asia, bro.
Okay, bro.
China. They're needed, man.
The factory workers in that.
Bro, they're taking over. They're actually just like, yeah,
bro.
Crazy.
At work, how many Indians do we see, bro?
Yeah, it's insane.
Like after 7 p.m., it's just Indians.
It's mad Indians at my store too. Mad Indians, and we don't even live in a place where we do.
Oh, it's a new area. That's like the same with our store. It's like a new area.
Yeah,
a lot of immigrants.
They're quick with urban sprawl.
Yeah, they are.
I just don't like. Don't get me wrong. I like Indians that have been in Australia like their whole lives. No, like you know what I mean. Like they're assimilated. But the ones straight fresh off the boat, I can't stand.
I feel like that you're agreeing with Lockie's point.
I am
multiculturalism and thing. Like it's okay for you to enjoy your culture, but like at the end of the day, we're all one culture, and I feel like they deny that.
Yeah.
Let me just say with the Indians, like because they have the whole caste system in India, right? They feel like they're like the ones that
they are.
They feel like they're entitled to like, you know what I mean, like a certain. They think they deserve like a certain amount of respect, and they can treat you a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro, what are we doing here? You're a bum here. Like we're all bums here right now. Like, doing our jobs and shit, bro, and then you're fucking trying to like. Look, I hate people that look down on me, bro.
Yeah.
Especially over like fucking like
Skin color, bro. Some shit basic.
not even skin color. It's just like fucking like not even like if we're going just on like on animalistic shit, right? If I can kill you with my bare hands, there's no way you should be looking down on me. Like
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
like if you're like scrawny and shit and you can't lift like 20 kilos,
Yeah.
there's not a planet that should be happening.
It's funny though, because it's like, it seems like, I don't know, man. This is getting like just into the weeds, but like it seems like there's a genuine effort to like bury like the Western culture from the inside. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like,
You want to see who it was? Because wait,
I don't know. Look.
say it.
It's funny. Like, it was the Jews. You know
the
what I mean?
Jews.
I don't know, man. I just think, like, the thing is, you wouldn't go to the Middle East. I'm not going to go to Qatar and be like, oh, maybe what are we talking about Hamas? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, be a good guest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. It's like people, like, you'd never do that outside the world. It's like our liberty in the West allows us just to bring people in and just, like, dilute it. You know what I mean? It's like, if you were to explain that to any person in any particular time,
They wouldn't have
they
that.
would not have that. You know what I mean? And it's
Wouldn't
not
have that,
about skin color. It's like it's about the cultural, like,
Having something that's your own.
degradation. Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys, like when Australia eventually gets like overrun with Indians and like
Yeah.
Chinese immigrants, right? Where are the white people gonna go?
That's what I'm saying. Poland? I don't know.
mean,
Poland? No. You know what you guys should do?
They're already
Make-
moving to Queensland, bro. Like they're
Yeah,
starting in Melbourne, so
yeah, yeah.
everybody's moving to Queensland, bro. Where are you guys gonna go? Back to the Caucasus Mountains?
No.
Tasmania?
Maybe.
I think the way to do it, you fucking just buy some plot in like America or some shit, plot of land, or even China, like somewhere where some plot of country where like of some country that has like a bunch of land, right?
Yeah.
You buy that plot, you just move everyone there, and then you guys like fucking
Start a new country.
and
then everyone will
it's gonna-
try and move in there.
It's a cycle, man. Rinse and
It's a
repeat.
never-ending
man.
cycle, bro. That's where the good food is, man. Not good food. That's where like
The bad bitch? Nah.
not bad. That's what safety is, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Safety.
Bruh,
I feel safe when
in an
all day.
attempt to be like super progressive, we are ruining ourselves, bro. We don't need to be progressive, bro.
Well, it's all money, man. It's like literally demonic behavior from our people at the top, you know?
People avoiding confrontation, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, what do you mean?
what are you, progressive?
No, I mean, like, I don't think it is progressive. I think that's a fake lens, bro. I think it's actually like a genuine effort to, like, essentially make more money by bringing in like rich immigrants and just piss more people off to create diversion, and then you sell them the ideas of like
Oh, we're gonna get rid of
yeah,
these.
exactly.
Oh, I get what
you
you're
know what I
saying,
mean?
yeah.
And then that leads to power. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Creating a
Never-ending
disease
power loop.
and
That's
dangling
fucking
the
good.
Cure, bro.
yeah, exactly. That's
Wait,
exactly
so
right.
you're providing the solution to the problem you're causing.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the best way to do
And then-
politics. I like
yeah.
that.
And you know, like liberal Labor, like the two-party system is not democratic. The fact that someone can't walk in and actually become prime minister based on a vote is like, it's never.
There's a lot of money involved.
yeah,
there.
exactly.
What the guru said, you know, it's like democracy is for the people by the people, and it'd be great if the people weren't fucking retards or something. You seen that the guru?
Nah, I didn't.
He said something like that, bro. He's like, if democracy would work great if people weren't idiots. And then he just means like if people just thought for themselves, democracy would be great. But people just can't do that one simple task.
No. Which is, I don't actually think we should have mandatory voting. I think mandatory voting actually makes things worse because there's a percentage of people that just don't give a fuck. So they're just going to go in there and write whatever.
And then it's like sort of a post vote sort of thing.
Yeah, and statistically, like all these people could potentially elect a person that they don't actually want in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they just are ignorant. You know what I mean?
Forced to vote, yeah.
Like I think America has it better where they, but then America has the
Mail-in
thing
votes?
is where they just force people.
Yeah.
You don't like the mail-in votes, bro? They go Biden in,
Yeah,
Sleepy Joe. Fuck, man. What happened to that guy, man?
he's fucking chilling. He's like chilling on Epstein's island. I don't know,
Made his
sniffing
money, bro.
kids. Like I don't
His
know.
fall off was so quick. Like,
Yeah.
think about
It was
Obama
like
when he
instant.
wasn't president. The guy was active still.
Mm.
Biden's like gone.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Off the map.
I miss
bro.
the memes, man.
He's got like, I reckon he's got full blown like Alzheimer's by now.
Yeah, he's a
I reckon
puppet,
he's like a
bro.
vegetable.
There's someone like someone's working him like a ventriloquist, bro. They got like a hand up his ass or some shit.
this is crazy, and I don't necessarily believe this. But did you see the alleged like Biden double?
Yeah, the one
dude
was like way taller.
way taller,
Way
way
taller.
ripped. Like
Yeah.
that was crazy.
All I
I
can
haven't
say
seen this.
When he had COVID, right?
Somebody show me that.
You did see that?
It was like
Somebody show me that. Like, ooh.
my friend's up there, but like think about this, right?
Yeah.
Biden's way he was walking around with Biden's wife too.
Yeah.
And like people are comparing the size differences. He was significantly taller than his wife than he was supposed to be, and he walked better too.
He walked like he didn't look like old and like stumbly. Like
Yeah.
he was like
And shit.
yeah. And obviously that just like ignited like a huge conspiracy on Twitter, but it was pretty funny.
But no, let's be honest. There might have been truth to that. Honestly, there probably was truth to that.
I mean, what is it? Is it a fake video or is it like, is there something going on? You know what I mean? It's funny though. I think Rogan said, if they have anything, if there's anything that they can do behind the scenes, they need to give it to him before the debate. Like, you know what I mean? Like rest him up and then just shoot him up with whatever life serum they've got and just get him out there firing.
yeah, man, fucking.
That's a long ass
He had
video,
like a resurrection moment. Like he redeemed himself. I think in the eyes of the Lord, Loki.
When he wore the Trump hat
He wore the
and was
Trump
just like kind of just fucking around
Yeah.
because they knew that he kicked him out.
Yeah.
Kamala was in.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
that was fucking. I'm sure Biden was a cool guy.
You reckon he fucked?
Nah, I reckon he got pegged.
I think his
I-
son fucked.
There's evidence for it. Oh my days, he was a wild dude.
Crazy dude.
But he had a wild life. You know, he was like when he was young, he was in like a car crash.
Yeah.
That killed like a bunch of people in his family. I think.
Christ.
Like I think he was like one of the sole survivors.
Shit.
I'm butchering the facts, but
Nah, but think about like the life as like a politician's kid.
Must
Like-
suck ass.
You would just be doing crazy shit.
I
you're
know
destined to be in
argument,
politics.
yeah.
You're
And
destined to be in politics. Like
And you could get away with so much. You know what I mean? It's like daddy's a sheriff type of thing. You know, like
yeah.
even like Canberra is like the loosest, most progressive laws around like drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's where all the politicians' kids live.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro, Canberra's nice. I've been to Canberra. Canberra might be one of my favorite cities.
Canberra's a
Canberra's-
fake city.
It's a
Canberra's-
fake city.
yeah.
It's a fake.
It's so small.
That shit don't exist,
Wait,
bro.
wait,
Bro, I
wait,
went
look.
there. I went there when I was a kid, bro,
Yeah.
for school, bro. It's like it feels like a just a big fucking museum,
Like
bro.
Truman Show
No
type shit.
people actually live here, bro.
No, bro, you got that shit exactly right. It's so empty.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the emptiness. I love it, but like it's like
What are
where's
we
everyone?
doing here?
Where's
Yeah.
everyone? And you know the city limits.
Yeah.
I feel like you could like drive your car in like 10 minutes or
Yeah.
20 minutes, 15 minutes, and you're out
You're
of the
in
city.
different
It's
city,
crazy.
yeah.
It's Canberra.
It doesn't feel real. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in Canberra, long time ago, I don't remember seeing any homes for real. Any homes that look like homes.
You know what it is? It's just a bunch of white kids.
Yeah.
So many white kids. Like I was there. I was,
Bro,
you know what I mean, I was.
What's a Cambridge
different.
school look like, bro? You ever seen a school in Canberra, bro?
No, the kids in Canberra, they go to school somewhere else, bro. I guarantee it.
Not in Canberra.
Not in Canberra.
Bro, the airport is like a museum. Like
Legit, bro.
It's like I was actually just like,
Oh, I didn't go to the airport.
bro, I went to the airport last year. I was wigging. There was no one around, and they had feds, like obviously federal police, but like these guys were like not real. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh,
It was so dead. There's cars, no people.
Bro, you know the like KFC, like all those like what's the word, fast food joints.
Yeah.
So fucking empty. Like I think we got like KFC like twice, right? Like back to back days, right? Like midday type shit. Car park empty as fuck. And this is like on a holiday too, right? No
Can't
one
be
is
a real
working.
place,
No one is
bro.
out there, and like just all the shopping stores like it's like in the shopping district, right?
Yeah.
So empty.
Bro, like how would Ubers work over there, bro?
Yeah.
Like, is Uber a thing over there? Because I've been to Gladstone before. Uber's not a thing, bro. They just have taxis, bro. Straight taxis, bro.
There's no incentive to be an Uber driver.
There is no
Like the
incentive.
country, bro.
So
Like-
I'm wondering, bro, is Canberra the same thing? They have like obviously a way larger population, but
Surely there's
is the Ubers
are those politicians getting Ubers? Or are they flying like helicopters and shit?
probably helicopters and private jets, bro.
Bro, it's actually like when you like leave like the big cities, there's actually so much like nice places in Australia.
There are, bro.
It's
It's
like
true.
especially like beach towns, like coastal towns. There's like one every
Yeah.
10 minutes. It's so nice.
Up north, I remember there was one like near was it not Rockhampton or something? It was like I forget the name of this
like
place.
Yeppoon or like smaller.
Might have been Yeppoon, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, beach, crisp as fuck,
Yeah.
and like everything was
Untouched,
old.
bro. Unraped.
Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you know that
yeah,
old
yeah.
vibe, and like just white people too.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Vintage, bro.
Yeah, like coastal towns like that, they need like street movies, and I feel like that'd be fucking.
No, but I feel like that ruins it. I feel like that ruins it. Giving it
people
too
will
much
come.
exposure ruins it, bro.
Yeah,
That's
It's like Byron Bay.
yeah. They definitely ruined
Byron Bay is a tourist
bro.
spot. I mean, like I've never went there when it wasn't ruined.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know, but it does look like raped by foreign not foreign immigrants, foreign what's the word, backpackers and people on holiday, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't an Australian beach, bro. For real.
Yeah, that's
That ain't
true.
an Australian beach, bro.
Bro, what do you think about this? I think the Gold Coast is like the best city in Australia.
It
I
might
think it's
be.
the most underrated
Yeah.
city.
I think
It
Perth
is.
is.
No, it is.
I just think it's like I
It
think
is.
it's
got
like
everything.
if I could live anywhere, I want to live on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, and expensive. It's expensive to move.
Yeah,
as
for
well.
sure.
Yeah. The Gold Coast is definitely our Miami, bro.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
Wait, just having the beach just close.
And the weather's
And the weather?
amazing. Like when you're outside, you always smell the ocean when you're outside on the Gold Coast, bro.
Smelling salt air is like
Aside from
I
the
love that
fucking
shit.
birds, bro, perfect place, bro. Fucking ibises, seagulls. I hate that shit. I do, bro. I fucking hate birds, bro. Ugly fucks, and they stink, bro. That's why I say that birds can't, like animals can't have consciousness, bro.
Nah, what about crows?
How are you aware of your smell and you're not doing anything about it?
Magpies.
magpies, crows. Oh, bro,
See
we,
how
need,
we-
we need to befriend crows.
We're gonna what?
Again,
we need to
Oh,
befriend crows.
again, yeah, for sure.
It's gotta happen.
Like some yeah. No, I was just saying, it's like I think the longer we go on, we just find out more animals are conscious. You know what I'm saying?
Proving this guy right,
Yeah.
bro. What about fucking dung beetles, bro? Who knows? Maybe there's something in their brains.
They really just be rolling
Holy
in shit.
bro. Pushing shit.
I think a little bit, it's also like it makes us feel better because we do like factory farm like cows and sheep. You know what I mean? Makes us feel better to think that these things aren't like conscious.
you know what I
mean?
Okay, you're really pulling on my heartstrings right now, bro.
I won't lie. I don't feel bad at all.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to, because otherwise
No,
Like you wouldn't do it.
you wouldn't do it.
No, but like I'm aware of that. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm aware. Like
I'm aware of it.
I'm aware cows like feel emotions and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm aware of it, but I like to like tuck it very, very deep back. Like
yeah,
really
for
ignore that
sure.
shit. Pretend because if I was thinking about it all the time, it'd be fucking terrible. It'd be fucking terrible, bro.
Nah, bro. The way I think about it is like, bro, like I'm the predator here. I would have killed you in the wild regardless. You know what I mean?
No, they wouldn't have
I would've
existed in
eaten
the
you.
wild, bro.
What?
They wouldn't have existed
Yeah,
in the wild.
I think that's fine, but the problem is that you didn't do that. You just bought it from a shop in
Yeah.
which that they were like just enslaved for that.
No, but some people like they trick themselves. They lie to themselves and they're like, oh, nah, this is just a piece of meat from Woolies
Yeah.
that I'm gonna put in a burger. This.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
an
I'm
animal.
saying.
Yeah.
That was an animal for sure.
Yeah.
No, but like I'm
had a
fully-
life.
You're
I'm
conscious
fully-
of that.
I'm conscious. I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah. Nah, for
Hey,
sure.
this is almost like a segue into abortion almost.
Yeah, man. Abortion. Wow.
We had the bro on the pod, right?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
We brought up abortion.
Yeah.
Camera was on. Guy wasn't himself. I won't lie. I'll be honest.
What do you mean?
Like he started backpedaling. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Like I put
What's
abortion.
that? What's that
You know what he
word?
said? You know how people. You know how the cucks say they say what's the word like? Oh, it's not our place to speak on.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's
What to God, like the camera was on. That's why I was like,
Might be
okay,
virtual signaling. Might be
a
virtual.
little bit.
signaling.
But anyway, I said like, what an issue in society that we have today is like people like they minimize what abortion is. You know what I mean? Like it's a bad thing. Like it's your like as a girl, it is your right. I think if you want to make that choice to abort that baby,
Yes.
abort that baby.
Yes,
but like,
of course.
let's not minimize what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're doing a bad thing still. Like
I don't think you're doing a bad thing, but I think we're in danger of becoming like commercialized in the sense it's like
Abortions every week.
yeah. I think you move the goalposts too far if you because then you know like what happens in America is like they like end up you know there was a state where like there was a live baby and they're like oh we'll decide what happens after the birth like that you know what I mean.
What?
Eventually you move. Have you not heard this?
No.
Bro, this is what Trump was talking about during that debate where you remember the debate with Kamala?
No. Hold debates. We don't watch that, bro.
Oh,
Here's the highlights.
okay.
Give me the spark notes, right?
Basically, there was this doctor that went on TV and said, like, what do you do? Like, full-term abortion. They're like, oh, well, we make the baby comfortable and then we decide with the mother. Like, this was a state. This was the MD.
That's called
Right.
murder,
Yeah,
bro.
that's exactly. So it's
called
like,
murder,
the thing
bro.
is
That's
that the
not even an
goalpost.
abortion, bro.
No, exactly. But, like, when you because that word has become so like, blurry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think most people aren't fighting for like women's rights. Like most people can agree, like obviously abortions should be legal, but it's like there's got to be stipulations to make sure that
when
we're not
you do it,
like,
why you're doing it, how often you're doing
That's
it.
what I was saying. Like if it goes to get an abortion, they should like at least like let someone know they can get an abortion, right? Because like imagine like a girl can just like get a plan B pill like a couple weeks pregnant and they just and then just get rid of that shit.
Bro, why do we even need to worry about abortions, bro? For real, like use contraceptives, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
We shouldn't even be talking about this topic, bro.
Yeah.
And like, sure, there's like, the pill it's got like hormonal downsides. Get a IUD.
yeah, IUD.
Yeah.
And if that fails, then we'll do an abortion.
Yeah.
But you gotta take every step of the way
But if-
before you. I'd say abortions are worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, bro.
Yeah, obviously. Like I think, obviously.
Yeah, my whole thing
But
is
I
people,
feel like
people,
nowadays it's becoming more of like okay,
place.
this is just how it goes.
I think also you find like there's a huge push on the left because even like we saw it in the Queensland election. Like Christopher Foley was never going to bring in abortion. Like that was like a whole smear campaign.
Yeah.
But like I
I'd
think
love to say that about the right.
I think the left, they just they because obviously there's Christian fundamentalists that go like, no, it's wrong. They're also not correct. Like that's not true. But like they just fight so hard because they need to have something to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like I think they find like if you actually talk to people, most people are just like you can find some middle ground and go, yeah, we obviously support you.
People can do what they
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, like exactly. And I think it's just like it's just an old fight. You're fighting ghosts, you know what I mean? It's like the idea that there's people out here that are just like, you know what I mean?
Nobody actually has these thoughts.
they're trying to make it like us
That's
versus
what
them.
I
type
Yeah,
shit, you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like tribal.
Tribalism, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a big easy one, but nah. You know how you're saying like the meat is like people like they what is it? They're not aware of it. Right. People were just more aware of like what an abortion was. Like you know what I mean? Instead they're saying like, oh, it's just a cluster of cells. Like I still think that cluster of cells was going to be a human, right? You just
Right,
You just want to kill it. You know what I mean?
You are.
Obviously, let's not minimize what it is.
I definitely think it's less of an issue like compared to like killing an actual whole cow, for sure. But you're still like what's that word? You're still sterilizing something. Like you're not giving it an opportunity, which is better in a like if you want to think about it that way. It's better than actually raising something and then harvesting it for something. But also, it's not like you're not the greatest thing. You're not the greatest person in the world for killing something because you couldn't take care of it. Bro.
Yeah.
Like if you like, why'd you give it an opportunity? You know that there's ways to prevent it from even forming, then why even chance that? Why even go the abortion route? You know, it's strange for me, man. And abortions are way more expensive than contraceptives. So like, why are we even bringing this up? Why is this even a conversation, bro? If you want to, like, it's not even about saving money because.
We are pro-abortion. Like we actually are very pro-abortion.
I'm lying. This is all about money for real. It is all about money.
Yeah,
I feel like that's how.
I think it's just
trying to spin it.
I don't like societal standards on abortion.
Abortions do bring money around. I guess it brings something to the economy, bro. But I'm just against the idea of just using abortion as a contraceptive when it's clearly not.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think, that's pretty fair.
Everyone, bro.
Yeah.
Anyone with common sense. And this is like there's some people out there who's like if I want to fucking abort that baby,
Let me get
and
cream
like
pied
50
without
weeks,
an IUD, without nothing in it. Yeah, man. Fucking rock on, bro. Just kill the baby.
That's
Dude. Keep
crazy.
rock on. Dude, that's not.
I feel like that takes a toll on you. That's got to take a toll on you though. Like
Surely you are hurt mentally deeply.
like
Like,
every time like I feel like a girl fertilizes an egg, I feel like that's literally some of them like something of themselves. You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
That's being created. And
Yeah.
they're just destroying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like they're definitely losing something in that exchange.
Yeah, I think people that think like that are troubled, you know what I mean? Like pathological, like there's issues there.
Bro,
Oh,
when
yeah.
you see a woman have a miscarriage, that shit is tragic.
That's tragic, bro.
But then when you have an induced miscarriage, then fucking let's celebrate. How does that make sense? Explain that to me.
I can't. That's women, bro. That's women for you.
Yeah, I
Look,
think it's,
I'm not against abortion, by the way. I feel like if you've taken the necessary steps, you're using contraceptives, and you just haven't had a baby, bro, and you don't want the baby,
Wait,
kill the baby.
are you gonna? Is your girl gonna watch the pod?
yeah, probably.
like kill the baby, like for real.
Oh, it's funny, bro.
But if you're only doing this because well, I got a baby now and I don't know what to do with it. I don't want it. It's like, yeah, come on, let's be real.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
That was a very serious tone we just took.
This is what we could have done with a you, bro.
Yeah.
We could have definitely done this with a you, but he was too scared to
didn't want to
the
talk about
topic.
that.
Yeah.
Scared, like straight away, insistent too. It's not our position to talk about it.
And you know the thing is, he's right, but also this is a podcast, bro. It's
We're
supposed to be
just-
It takes two to tango. Yeah, we're just talking
fun.
shit.
We're
Yeah.
having fun, you know.
It's all about fun.
Obviously,
Like, you guys won't even see this, but we got like a couple nose beers in the back. I'm playing.
obviously, we have the right to talk about our female's body, and
I have every goddamn right. It's my country.
Your body, my choice. That's the greatest clip ever, bro. The greatest clip ever. But
It's crazy, man.
what are your thoughts on like just giving kids cocaine at a young age? Wouldn't that be fun?
well, I mean,
Like just giving them like access to drugs at a young age. Wouldn't that make no?
This guy just says
Well,
anything, bro.
this is good. This is a good little segue. Hey,
Oh,
man.
sweet.
You know, like in Europe, where they're like drinking age at like 16, they have like way less cases of like alcoholism as adults
Yeah.
than to like America, which is like the worst because their age is 21. Like people just when you're deprived of something, you just go stupid. And like when you're like actually like, I guess, you know, exposed to it at a young age and like under, you know, I guess parental
It's like
guidance.
normal.
Yeah, it's normalized. It's not like a stupid thing where like just get fucked
It's
up.
not like
and-
taboo. You know, like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie. This is the best topic of all time.
Is it?
Best topic of all
Yeah.
time. Because when you think about it as well, right? What did you say again? When it kept away from it, what's that word you used?
It's taboo. No.
Yeah, like no, like they're prohibited from taking it, like until a certain age. I feel like that's an interesting topic. It's interesting because I think about this all the time, like the Christian culture, right? When you think about priests, they're meant to have signed away that they're meant to be like celibate, completely celibate, right? But when that's taken away from them, then what do they do?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Children.
Exactly. I
Maybe
like to
some
think
hot
about
boys
that
out
shit
there, bro.
all
Hot
the
young
time.
boys.
I take like the perspective I have is I think that the people that become priests are the problem. Like who's lining up to be
Yeah.
our you know what I mean? It's always like the retards. It's like these people who are unloved, they're sick, or they were potentially molested as a kid. You know what I mean? Like
that's
these
interesting.
so you got to think about like the type of people, because it's like it obviously is such a sacred position, but in today's society, it's not actually a desirable thing. You know, where the best people are going to become that position where it's super competitive. It's always like kind of the incels and stuff.
The Pope used to have
what I
real
mean?
power. Like if we go back, the Pope used to have like real like legitimate power.
Yeah.
The Pope used to wage wars.
Yeah.
Like people used to like just like they'd fear the Pope just as much as they'd fear a king.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
And like now that the Pope is just like what, a little cock that just fucking.
Because back then, religion was so intertwined with society, bro.
Yeah.
It was the God, the King, and the Pope.
So fucking yeah, man. Like when something's taken away, like when something is like kind of like
Diminished.
out of your reach, like just when something's right in front of you but it's out of your reach and people say it's bad,
You're gonna want to
do
do
it.
it. You're gonna want to do it.
Yeah.
But like if there was just bags of coke just lying around the street, people would be doing.
People would not be doing it.
That's
I
the
don't
whole
think.
thing
I
about
think
like.
they'll do it one time and they'd realize, okay, this is really stupid. I don't want to do this shit for.
Well, you just I think that's the whole thing about like. If recreational drugs were just legal, you know what I mean? People would probably have less like ODs and stuff.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
There'd be more help out there as well.
Exactly.
People would be more sympathetic.
It's way too taboo here.
I
We could literally save so many people.
I think everyone should just be able to do whatever. Every adult should just be able to do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean?
If you're stupid enough to OD on heroin, you shouldn't have been alive in the first place. Honestly, Like, what are we talking about here?
This shit feels so good. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Like,
until my body can't
like,
handle it.
like honestly, like if you're like, oh yeah, I like heroin, and like you can't even measure your dose, right?
Yeah,
you kill
you're in
yourself.
trouble.
Mate, natural selection.
God's
That's natural
plan.
selection right
Yeah.
there. God's plan, yeah. You like, mate, this you weren't cut out for this shit.
Yeah.
Like alcohol.
We ain't cut up for that.
I'm cut off alcohol. I can say that with certainty.
What do you mean?
Like, bro, I'm built to drink.
Oh, yeah, I can
Wait,
tell.
look,
Some people-
Toby, I'm built to. You're not built to drink. I'm built to drink. Okay, I'm built to. I don't cut my penis. Okay, I don't cut my penis. Okay,
This,
I'm built to drink.
It's like,
it's a crazy law too.
it's crazy, law.
Yeah,
But like,
but you're right. You just diminished your
what?
your mystique.
Yeah, your mystique's going too fucker. Bro, out the fucking window, bro.
Man, I never had any to begin with, bro.
We're gonna have to lock in this week.
Start cooking, bro. Start cooking out, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna be like the most nonchalant guy at work.
Gotta get this oil debt back, bro. Back
Right,
paid,
yo.
man.
I'm just gonna speak in a low voice.
Yeah,
Hey,
type
at work.
shit.
Hey yo,
hey, yo.
What's good? Yeah, man. You know, I'm just doing a cage and shit. Type shit.
Nah, fucking. Yeah, I'm out, bro. I don't know about you. My aura's on the way up, bro. I don't know about at the store.
no,
That one's, I think, on the way now.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
crazy.
Wow.
Because you know what it is? You fucked
said
it up,
reached
Lucky.
your peak, bro.
You know what? You know why you fucked that up for you? Because you got that Lionel Award, bro.
Oh, they gave you an award. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's like, it's not like the Heisman where like you get the Heisman, you turn into a
Yeah,
goat.
yeah.
Nah, man. You're destined for failure now, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. They just said, yeah, you know what? We're going to groom you into the perfect person. We want you to stay here for a long, long time.
He got that award. I'm like, yeah.
Don't become a lapdog, bro.
I'm going down. I'm going up, bro. Dynamics at work is changing, bro.
Just wait till you get that Lionel, Toby. Just wait till you get
Nah,
it.
yeah.
man.
If you keep being
Wait,
a good boy and go on the landscape, you'll get one.
Hey, Francis, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
The guy who recommended the award was the gay guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We didn't even know this. This is like a conspiracy.
No, he confirmed it. He's like, because he
That's
looked at someone.
crazy.
You were there, weren't you?
I think so.
He looked at the handwriting. He's like, oh yeah, that's my handwriting. I wrote that.
Shit.
Damn, bro.
Fuck.
But he wants to fuck you, bro.
He's gonna fuck him.
He wants to fuck
He's going
you,
to
bro.
fuck
He's
him.
not gonna fuck me. That is crazy. What are we talking about?
Wait, Francis, when I say this
Yeah.
guy's like a typical Filipino build,
Yeah. He'd be licking your lips at you at work. He'd be like these ones, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna eat you up on that gay shit, bro. He'd be, and you know the thing is, I know these gay niggas are freaky, bro.
They're freaky,
I used to
bro.
work with one, bro. I used to work with one. This nigga's name was Liam, bro. This nigga just bro, like,
You-
Francois, you smell good. What is that?
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
I've heard a straight guy say that to me.
No, but like in like really like inquisitive, like I wanna fuck you.
Like, does he give you the eyes? Like, you know,
Yes,
like,
bro. Yes, bro.
what do they call like? It's like, is it what is it prey eyes? No, it's like gazelle eyes. There's some kind of terminology
Prey
for
and
it.
predator eyes. I think that's what you're thinking. Well, prey eyes have like really dilated
Yeah,
pupils,
that's you.
That's you, bro.
and then predator eyes are like.
Don't forget
Really
the dynamic,
focused.
bro. Lion, bro. Got chosen by the algorithm.
The line, yeah.
The lion meme is one of the best things. The lion doesn't
It's
consent himself.
great, yeah.
He just consent.
Such a good meme, bro.
The lion does not concern himself with the opinion of Muslims.
Bro.
The lion does not.
Wait, you were on it
concern
before I was
himself
there.
with
You saw that shit
yeah.
like 2 weeks before I even got a whiff of
Yeah.
it, eh? Like, my algorithm was completely fucked. And then, like, I think you mentioned it. And then, like, I started seeing it more.
Bro, I mentioned everyone just pissed themselves because they thought I was being serious.
Yeah.
Like I just said it.
The lion.
Yeah, called myself the lion.
Bro, when was this? 'Cause
like,
bro, this is like
I might
ages
have-
ago, bro.
I might have been onto that shit too, bro. I'm usually an early adopter of memes.
Bro,
bro.
no, I remember. I think we were having like a topic or something, and then Loki's like, "The lion doesn't himself." He just says like this, like so
Because
seriously,
you were
bro.
like, you were saying like, I didn't do enough on the walkie stacker, and I was just like, the lion does not.
Like, look, that's funny as shit now, bro. Oh shit!
Nah, man, that's tough, man. I like that, bro. What, bro? I love, bro. Brain rot where it's like, kind of like there's a collective agreement on something being funny. I
Yeah,
love that.
no,
shit,
for
bro.
sure.
I love that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like because funny is like a involuntary thing. It's like you can't like
Yeah.
You used to try not to laugh challenges. Like
Yeah,
people
you
try not to laugh, but you can't stop it. You know what I mean?
You can't like what's that word? It's gotta be authentic, bro. I feel like with things that are funny, bro, you can't try to be funny, bro.
No,
You gotta just be funny, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta just be funny.
Like you know how there's people that are just like funny.
Yeah,
Like
I know a few people.
they're
like
just
that.
a funny. Like just like seeing them, it's like it's funny. And then like the way they act is like it's just funny. Like talk, speak, everything about them.
Yeah.
Just funny. Like this, I feel like there's something in that.
Yeah.
They can't be like fucking.
They're not trying to do that.
They're not trying to do that shit.
It's super like just lucid, you know, just like spitting, you know.
Yeah.
Because that's what when you sort of when you hold your tongue, that's when you know what I mean. The funniest shit is just when you say it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the funny shit is like what you don't say. Like you just like let that shit hang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. Like
I
a
feel
white
like
guy.
I feel like that way about Ahmed.
That's the best part about the white people.
He's
Like
funny, bro.
you know how sometimes you can say
Oh
something.
yeah, you guys
just leave the
will like
N-word.
you'll leave out
You know what I
like
mean? Like-
certain parts, and it's like you're not saying this, but like
Oh,
this is the
yeah.
funniest part, bro. This is the funniest part.
No, moving to like you know how like sometimes like there's like a sentence and like
Fill in the blank, and then
the N word is
Yeah.
supposed to be there. You know what I mean? You guys have that.
it's just funny. Bro.
That's funny. Like just be able to just. Do
I
that.
would love to do that, bro.
I'd love
Like,
to
be
say
like,
the N word.
Yeah, like no, just like say a joke that's like kind of like off the wall type shit, and like the punchline is the N word, and then just don't say the N word. I die at jokes like that, bro.
And like everyone would know it's the N word, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's,
Fucking.
that's just like really funny to me, bro.
It's wild because comedy is like actually like a fucking like it's an art, bro. It's like an art form.
Bro,
For sure, bro.
they're so smart. They're some of the smartest people. People think they're stupid because
The
they're
most observant
silly.
people.
Because yeah.
There's some of the best people that have like the best concept of like social commentary, like and like you know,
Yeah.
just it's crazy.
It's wild, bro. Because like everything like
Well,
they s-
how do we feel about women comedians?
Bro,
women just aren't as funny as dudes. I'm sorry.
nah, I actually think women are funny as long as they like don't talk about their pussy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like pussy jokes are like
It's cheap.
That's
it's
that's
cheap.
low-hanging
It's
fruit,
cheap.
bro.
And then it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
as a dude, I can't really relate to pussy jokes. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because like let's be real, like if you're going to like a comedy festival, it's mainly dudes like
If I
trying to
hear a
laugh. and
dick
shit.
joke, I'm gonna fucking chuckle, bro. But pussy jokes, I can't do that with that.
Do you know Nikki Glazer?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Bond
Yeah,
girl,
she's
Bond
pretty
girl.
funny.
She's pretty funny.
Yeah, she's pretty funny actually. Now that I think about it, yeah.
You hear the thing like how like all female comics are like sluts.
No, what do you mean?
Like I've heard like comics talk about that like on pods and stuff. They're like yeah, female comics they tend to fucking just get around. Like
Wouldn't that be the case with male comics as well?
Probably.
yeah, easily for sure.
I
But
feel like
I feel
being
like-
a comedian in itself, like you have to be around a lot of people.
But think about this:
Yeah,
if
people.
you're a woman comedian,
Yeah,
like
I'm just gonna check the audio. Again.
you have free choice of there is
Yeah.
dudes crawling to get. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like
and you're funny as shit.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to hang out with you. Type shit. Bro, you ever been around a funny woman, bro?
yeah,
That's just
it's-
so
it
it's so
is.
heartwarming. Like I want to be around you for real. You cool as fuck.
yeah, bro. My girl's so funny.
Alright,
She's
bro, shut up,
crazy.
bro.
Right.
She's also like far right too, so it's so good
Hell yeah,
Doing
bro.
sex, bro.
for sure, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
She's just like my
Hell yeah.
my homie Mackenzie, bro. Those are the type of people that I like.
You guys
For
should
sure,
wait.
bro.
You guys should like. Would you purchase like KKK? You know what I mean?
For like Halloween?
From Kanye.
Oh, for Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
KKK merch.
yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Could
yeah.
go hard, bro.
That'd be hard, like as just a pod, like a thumbnail. All of us in fucking KKK outfits.
The Jewish doctor.
Just like the Rogan and Duncan. Just
Yeah.
shit, bro. That would be pretty funny.
You should have pulled up in that BJJ thing, bro.
I was
That's-
gonna.
yeah, you
maybe
floated that. I was like, yo,
next
that'd
time.
be exciting, bro.
I feel like if you start coming in, like, and then it adds more lore because
Yeah.
we can talk about like
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
more sessions.
On Monday, if we can get Monday sessions going, I can pull up.
Monday. Do you go Monday? I think I'll go work Monday, but
I'm working tomorrow.
they've got classes.
They got-
Frankos.
yeah,
they've
every
got
day.
BJ. Right, I won't lie. The people that go to the BJJ mats, they're cool as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Like if
I'm
you
not
go-
gonna lie. I gotta go to a place. I actually
They're
gotta
awesome, man.
I actually have to do fucking combat sports, bro. I actually have to, bro.
Oh, bro.
if
Speaking
you
of funny
guys-
bitches,
it's a-
Deep in the law. So
If you guys
much.
like just start at the same time, it's like the ideal because
we're like
you're
same
not by
same
yourself.
way.
You know what I mean? And then you got someone to
Wait, speaking of funny bitches, the bitch who I was trying to fuck. fucking yesterday, bro. Funny as shit.
We're gonna marry this chick.
That's the wild
bro,
part.
That's what this guy said.
yeah.
Bro.
That's the wild
He called me. He called me while I was like deep in cheeks. He was like, "I think I like this girl, man. I think I like this girl a lot, man."
Bro, you
That's the wildest shit.
shared like an experience that you may never share with another woman.
Bro, this is wild.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. Cause like, bro, this is the gayest shit ever. Like, wasn't even like a couple hours. We do other stuff. Like, it wasn't fucking right. But then after that, we're just chilling.
Yeah, enjoying her company.
That was the gayest shit ever, bro.
Yeah, it is.
What's
pretty
wrong
gay.
with me, bro?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty gay,
Gayest
bro.
shit.
Bro, like when I used to like not even used to, like when I hang out with girls and I'm just hanging around, it's just cool to be there, bro. It's gay as shit, man. That is gay as shit. Why am I comfortable right now? Why do I feel like I can just put my legs up and like massage your scalp and feel pleasure from that?
Bro, that's a good feeling. Though.
It's a good feeling, I know.
It's a good feeling, but like,
it's so soft.
Yeah,
As a man,
yeah.
you're gonna be, but nah, man. I like it. I like both aspects. It's like what you said before in the beginning, bro. Like 2 halves into one, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get on your emotional side as well. Be empathetic. I like that. Oh, I might get married, man.
I might get married, bro. Holy fuck.
Bro,
I'm
so
not gonna lie.
what-
Marriage, I never, bro. That shit is not in my mind, bro. It's never in my mind, but I'm seriously considering it, bro. Just gotta find the right person.
Yeah, you gotta find. Yeah.
You know what's funny, Lucky? Like early in the pod, where I was this guy said I'd never find love,
Yeah.
and here I am. I
Wait,
found
no,
love.
I never said that.
Wait,
No,
you
I
said it.
I said I couldn't be in
Yeah.
love. Yeah, I said like I might never be in love, right?
Bro, and I told him love is a fucking drug, bro. It's a drug, bro.
Wait, so was this last night?
This was last night.
Fuck. Have you messaged her today?
I have messages today. I was out doing errands, bro.
Like
6. I spent the first half of my day with her in the bed, like 12 hours of the day.
wow, yeah, right, yeah.
In my bed, might I add.
I said in the bed. I didn't specify as my bed. Like that's real, bro. You're a good man, Frankos, man.
Nah, man, you're a good man. You're a good man.
It's crazy.
Would you let me do that, bro?
What?
Like, let me like.
Nah, honestly,
Nah,
you're a better
I
man
know.
than me. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
nah.
Man, it helped that I was at another woman's bed. To be
Yeah, I
honest.
guess. Yeah.
It really helped.
Like, what are you gonna do at that point?
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna call and
What am I gonna do? Sleep here, bro?
yeah,
While he's like next door, fucking hell no.
You're a good man, bro.
Gotta
Fuck,
go
that's fucking
elsewhere,
funny.
bro.
Wait, so what's this chick like? What's she look like?
I'll show you my phone.
Oh, okay.
My phone is up there.
Damn, man, guys, we gotta wrap this shit up. It's gonna take forever to
Damn.
upload, bro.
Bro, oh, fucking
It's
3
gonna
hours.
take wait, should we crack 3 hours? Let's crack.
May as well.
Let's crack 3 hours.
All right.
Damn, holy fuck! This is sensational. Honestly, man.
Yeah, honestly, this is up there. This is up there, bro. Up there with the Ahmed pod. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, good man.
Mate, I told you pulled through.
He pulled through for sure, bro.
Mate. No, bro. Because even he was saying like we find like the right kind of people all the time, bro. Everywhere we go,
Yeah.
like chill people.
Yeah.
Chill people, like people you can fuck with.
Yeah. I think I'm glad that we really sorted some things out. Really got to the bottom of
Consciousness and shit, bro. Fucking
Yeah, okay, dude. Animals have consciousness. Are you happy, bro?
really we gotta go to the bottom of this.
you might be right. No, you know I'll concede that.
Nah, look, this is just like we didn't even go deep. We just touched the surface.
No, you
Just like
convinced me
Toby last night.
Wait,
have
you changed my
a
mind.
think, you know.
You changed my mind.
You got cut a little bit now, so you're bleeding. So
This.
can't go any further now.
Hey, Lockie, do me a favor, yeah? When we go to work, you don't mention this at all.
Of
Unless,
course.
unless someone else brings it up.
No, you know me.
It's free game.
I don't-
Free game
yeah.
if someone else brings it up.
I don't kiss and tell, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to live, man.
No, but you know what he did do?
I kiss and tell on the pod all the time, actually.
He does a lot more than that, bro. He shows graphic detail, bro. This guy.
This guy.
And I won't go into much detail. But I will go into detail. Yeah, man, I do get into detail about my
Exploits.
escapades.
Proclivities.
Exactly right. Hell yeah, though. I love
Oh,
this
we're gonna have you on like again, bro. For sure,
100%, bro. You're coming back.
I'm keen, bro.
Coming back, bro. Maybe next time I'll hike. You know what? These are the best hazard pods. I didn't write a goddamn thing down. Toby didn't write a goddamn thing down. Lockie didn't write a goddamn thing down. But we're cracking 3 hours.
That's what it is. It's just people talking. We're just having fun.
Cracking
Having fun,
3
bro.
hours, bro. Nuts. All right, let's get into the next segment.
All right. You know what the next segment is? The next segment, the last segment. You know what it is?
What is it?
We like to play a song that we've been listening to throughout the
Like a
week.
song you've been listening to.
Look, I don't want to go first because I don't have nothing in my mind. If anybody wants to go,
No, I don't know this. Let me play something. This guy might steal my shit.
music or
Music, bro.
got you.
Let me play some shit, bro. Wait, what kind of? You don't listen to rap, eh? That's right. I remember you saying
Nah,
you don't.
I do.
You don't like confrontational music or some shit. Was that it?
No, that was a joke.
Oh,
What is it?
antagonistic music.
Yeah.
I think that might be the word.
Yeah. No. I just I don't know. There's something about like old like 60s, 70s sort of soul, blues, something nice.
You can, I've been listening to that shit for a while now, bro. It's good shit, bro.
She's fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit is good, bro. What's the song's name? Fuck it. I think I've played this song already. Yeah. Yo, Frankos, we need like a list of like all the songs we played. Booty Collins.
No, you haven't played it.
You sure?
Yeah. You haven't played it, bro.
Is it on? Oh, you want to turn?
I don't hear shit.
No. I'm saying like your volume. Make sure it's not too loud.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, and take the headphones off so like, we can somewhat hear it. Eh?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. What's it called, Toby?
I'd rather be with you, Bootsy Collins.
It's beautiful.
Who's next?
You want me to go next?
You have a song in mind? It can be anything, bro. No pressure.
You can literally play
You
anything.
can play anything. You could play like some.
Oh shit.
It's 3500.
Yeah, 3500. Hopefully none of you fuck niggas find my phone.
Yeah, you
bro.
go. I'll have a think.
Hell yeah. Let me have a
There's
look,
no pressure,
bro.
bro. I've played like some outlandish.
I've played some outlandish. Surfing USA. I played Surfing USA one time.
You know how John plays Korean music, K-pop. I tried to play a K-pop song that John put me on, but I couldn't find the right one.
Yeah, that shit was not hitting, bro.
I look like a cock, like just playing the wrong K-pop music.
What have I been listening to lately, man? I've been listening to some bullshit, bro. Some bullshit trap music, bro. Real shit. Nothing serious.
You know the Wish?
I actually do have a song.
You have a
We
song?
listening to it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty famous. It's a white girl, but
It doesn't matter.
It's so good.
Wait, I've already played.
This is what you've been listening to, bro. 'Cause,
Ultraviolet?
like,
I think I have.
You'd be surprised. There'd be some songs that I played songs and I'm like, these guys don't know the song, but I'll put them on low key.
Yeah,
But,
I'll play some thousand, man.
You know what's tragic, bro? This pod's it's not gonna be up till like fucking.
Oh yeah, long
Late
time.
tomorrow.
Bro. Long time.
Do you upload it tonight after this?
It's just fucking processing this shit.
Like
there's so much, like,
questionable
bullshit.
morality, I guess. Questionable morality. Yeah.
I go to church, not for the word, just leave with a guarantee free. Drive to the city, then swear to the birds. Head to the boonies, the trenches for drinks. Out of Mechanicsville, shout out to Earl. When I'm out of state, he gon' hold down the heat. And Baltimore, we was 19, here for sir. Left for the bus and some bites and some peas.
Nice little intro. Do you want YouTube music or Spotify?
This is why we're never gonna make money in the pod, by the way.
Yeah, man.
It gets copyright
Every time,
so
bro.
quickly.
Iris.
Oh, Iris.
Banger, bro. Hey, I was in the car today with some lovely ladies. They said this is dad music.
You know what's fucked?
That's what they
Oh,
said.
you know what's crazy? Playing this song and I'm thinking about like, yo, why is that? Am I gay?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's
Nah, I think about those when I hear that.
Do you know the law behind the song?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, bro. It's a Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, bro. That's what I found out this week too. So
He's an angel.
yeah, that's why he says like I'd give up forever to touch you because he like gives up heaven so they can come to earth and experience love.
And she dies in a car crash.
It's crazy.
But then he's like, all in all, he's like, oh, I'm happy I did this, even though it was brief. Like,
And you
I
said
got
this
to
was a
touch
movie?
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What came first?
City of Angels.
What came first, the movie or the song?
The song was made for the movie.
Oh,
City of Angels.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's a good song.
Because that song's like so big, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge.
Like, play that shit
bro.
out, man. Fuck.
Yeah, and you don't play it out, man. We got
Yeah.
2 minutes, bro.
And all I could taste is this moment.
all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't want
I should do a
to
karaoke
miss you
session with them.
tonight. And I don't want the world to see me.
So do you remember when we had that overnight call with Andy and we were just doing karaoke the whole time? You remember that shit?
I just want you to know who I am.
Now with the story in my head, like the lyrics, that should be hitting that way. That shit is hitting.
It's different when you're in love with the music, man.
And you can't fight the tears that ain't
How they do it. The guitar makes me feel emotional.
It's the rhythm lies. When everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
This shit resonating low key, bro. This shit resonating low key.
Hold on, I gotta go take a piss. I'll be right back. Absolute two.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change my ways. You can challenge. It's cause I didn't fuck. It's cause I didn't nut. That's why. If I nutted, I'd be different. Honestly, if I nutted, I'd be different.
Bro, you gotta write her a song. No, I'm serious. Write her a song. You know what you do? You use ChatGPT and you feed it some lore, match it to the song, and then she'll rewrite your song, and then you send her a voice memo of the song. And game.
Hey, you might just put me into like Finn's fucking ideas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, fucking imagine that. Like you think this? I've never even thought about that.
Yeah, there's a guy that used to do that on like TikTok, but you can just use AI now. You just like, bang, that's her name. She likes the beach. She likes, I don't know, golfing. Bang. Give me a Halo Delilah to this shit.
My voice is the same.
It doesn't matter. It's the lyrics. It's all about the feeling. There's no such thing as having like a shit.
I'll show you the girl. I can't wait to listen to it.
If you were to just look in that
She knows
camera
about
and just, oh, she doesn't know what it's called.
She doesn't know what it's called. She's not going to listen to all 3 hours of this, but she's going to listen for the ripped penis. Because I said I threw her under the bus.
Yeah.
Jokingly.
That's pretty funny. She
Jokingly.
seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro. Like actually insane.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. Bro, I'd be freaking out.
I was freaking out.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know. Just while we're on the topic of our genitals, I got the news that my balls are fine. So remember that? Yeah.
That's right, when you go fucking like, was it?
Ultrasound. Yeah.
This guy ultrasounded his balls, bro.
Because I had a bit of a lump. Nah, it was like a twist, a minor twist.
Oh.
Like I had it once with team, and then I had a bad morning. So I had to go get checked out.
That's scary shit, man.
Yeah, bro, it's so shitty, eh?
That's your kids, bro.
Yeah.
That's your baby factory, bro. You can't walk around with that shit.
But yeah, nah, we're all good.
Hey, amen.
This is a great song, and look, if you don't know this song, you're living under a rock. And if you didn't know about the movie, you're probably not living under a rock. I'm gonna check it out. I'll probably talk about it.
I'm gonna watch
next
that movie
week,
actually.
bro.
It's crazy because I literally discovered that this week. I'm gonna watch it, the movie.
I
haven't watched
discovered
it yet. No,
this morning.
that's crazy.
Crazy how the world works.
Synchronicity,
Yeah.
mate. That's what it is.
Panpsychism.
It's like, holy fuck. And watch this. Wait, soon everyone's gonna know about it, but like, let it be known we were the first guys.
Yeah.
About this shit. We're on the pod. That's the best part about everything being recorded. I can like say I was the
documented.
first. I was first.
Yeah.
For everything.
All right, boys. We're gonna sign this off. Lucky, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for
man.
having me.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Sensational
We're
product.
definitely gonna have you back, bro. But yeah, we're gonna sign off here. It's a nice 3-hour pod for you fuck niggas. So fuck off, leave us alone. I'll have this shit out maybe like Sunday, Monday.
Fuck off, guys.
Fuck you niggas.
And
Yeah.
And what?
And yeah. No, you can say it. You can say it.
And stop.
Go ahead.